This was Mahomes on Kelce's future.
I'll let Travis make that decision on his own, man. He's given so much to this team and to the NFL, and been such a joy, not only for me to work with, but for people to watch. And so he knows he still has a lot of football left in him. I mean, you can see it. He always makes plays in the biggest moments. But it's if he wants to put in that grind, because it's a grind to go out there and play 20 games, whatever it is, and get to the Super Bowl. And he's done enough to be a gold jacket guy and first ballot Hall of Famer. But I know he still has love for the game, and he'll get to spend some time with his family and make that decision on his own. But I mean, he knows he'll come back here with welcome arms. We love that guy, not only for the football player, but the person that he is every single day.
Plus one to everybody who covers him and knows him, and where it's more interesting of a world with him in the NFL than not. And, you know, does he want to stay involved in the NFL? Does he want to do media like his brother? I don't know. I think he can cross into the entertainment world. He already has.
I think that he's got a perfect person to sit and ask about life afterwards, his brother, because after we wrapped on Friday at the NFL experience, Chris and I, Jason and Sarah were walking around, and Chris and I ran into Miss Donna Kelce, their mom. Had a great talk with her. What a nice lady. And, you know, Chris and I asked her, about Jason.
Ed was there, too. I don't want to shout out.
Yeah, and we asked about Jason, like, does he regret, not playing? And, without going in everything she said, we got the feeling that, yeah, he kind of wishes he was still back out there. So I kind of feel,
but the body wouldn't let him, and it was one of those things. So he just made the choice that he made.
I don't look at Kelce as Jason as having a single regret. I don't, if that's what was being intimated. But
look, this is mother, man. I'm just telling you what
I hear you.
Said, and so she would know.
he is a great resource. So would Taylor Swift, and whoever is, he's got that decision to make. I personally hope I'd love to see him back, keep playing.
Yeah, why not?
It just makes Chiefs games and hit in that world so much more interesting, and certainly would help the Chiefs get back.
They lost 2 games all year. Like, why? We can't write them off. They lost twice.
That'll wrap it up for this edition of the Rich Eisen Show. Check out Overreaction Monday, the pod, and us on Tuesday. Don't let the urge to sing along to that catchy tune distract you from that truck drifting towards your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you. And Hyundai has over 120 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006 because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS Top Safety Awards from 2006 to 2024.
I occasionally have nerve discomfort in my hands, so the things I love to do...
Let's play something, Grandma.
...became difficult as I got older.
If you have occasional stabbing and burning in your hands and feet, try Nervive Nerve Relief. Nervive's clinically studied dose of alpha-lipoic acid reduces occasional nerve discomfort in as little as 7 days with continued daily use. Say yes to healthy nerves with Nervive Nerve Relief. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any...
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
This is Dr. Andrew Bridgeforth from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
It's a new year at Fish Street Hardware with lots of new exciting additions. Hardware serves lunch and dinner daily, now featuring 9 new menu items: Buffalo Loaded Chips, North Carolina Cowboy, and more. Don't forget about Sunday brunch. Hardware has a weekly lineup starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday trivia with DJ Captain Morgan, and live music every Friday night. Also, brand new is the Repair Shop, Hardware's game room, which has dart lanes, pool tables, skee ball, and a projection screen. Come check out all the new at Hardware, and for more information, follow us on social media or check out our website for up-to-date event schedule at fishstreethardware.com.
There have been many changes in the automotive world. At Phelps Chevrolet, the Phelps boys are here to take care of you. Mike, Daryl, and 4 of Mr. Phelps' grandsons, Wade, West, Allen, and Clay. You see, things at Phelps remain the same. The Phelps team has served Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. We make your visit easy and fun. We are your neighbors, and that's what neighbors do. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Like Mr. Phelps' great-granddaughter says, come in and get you one.
Find new roads with Chevrolet at PhelpsChevrolet.com.
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
Your radio home for Super Bowl 59 is Pirate Radio. The AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs go for history and their 3rd straight Super Bowl.
Here he gets the snap. He gets a block at the 10. He's at the 5. He runs in. Bursting in. Touchdown, Mahomes.
When they take on the NFC champion, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Barkley's got a lane to the 50, to the 45. Spin move to the 40. Barkley's still going. 20, 15, 10. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley.
It's Chiefs vs. Eagles right here on Pirate Radio, your radio home for Super Bowl 59.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 at 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
Hey, Jared, how much of that cake did you eat yesterday? How much did you eat? Claude Lemieux, he is the brother of this famous hockey player. Pepe Le Pew.
What in the world?
This is why Cliff makes the big bucks. He's the king of Greenville. This is why right here, right?
He's a great communicator.
At the Burlington... I have no idea what the just happened.
Please call in and air your underwear.
Bro, what are we doing here?
Bro.
Just a bunch of dudes sitting in a room talking into sticks, man.
There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes. Very low percentage.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. And you can find us streaming live on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. We are there every day. Also, the Brian Bailey Show can be found there. The Danny Beal Show, the Greg Hudson Show, the Holt Naylor Show. and our pre- and post-game coverage for East Carolina basketball and soon-to-be Pirate baseball as the ECU baseball season gets underway on Friday. So a lot going on at Pirate Radio TV. Become one of the subscribers today and join the 4.5K plus that we already have there. And come join us here on this Monday. We want to get your thoughts on Super Bowl 59, the blowout, everything surrounding it. How you feeling about Pirate baseball? How you feeling about C.J. Walker putting it in for the Pirates' victory on the road the other night in San Antonio? We'll talk about all that and a lot more coming up on today's edition of Pirate Radio Live. Got some great guests to get to. Joining us hour number 2, Brian Bailey, WNCT Sports Director. Also, Justin Hardy has joined the Pirate Radio family. We'll be checking in quite a bit with Deuce. And we'll be getting some of your questions for Deuce as well. But we'll kind of reintroduce him to the Pirate Nation, talk about what he's up to, recap the Super Bowl, and have more for you with Justin Hardy coming up in hour number 2. Cliff Godwin joins us in hour 3. If you got a baseball question for Cliff, you can get that in on the YouTube chat, and I will pass that along to him coming up at 5 o'clock. Shirley Rhodes is here. Young Will on the video production today. Mark Alexander, special guest audience member. We've got J-Bone, head of the table, the birthday boy. Hey, Jared.
Hey.
Hey. And we got left side. Wrong side. Chandler Honeycutt. Popping a top.
Popping a top on this Monday.
The sun's out. Hey, son, here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
How about that? Chilly day in eastern North Carolina.
And yesterday I felt like going to the beach. But that's just that North Carolina weather for you.
And then by the evening, I felt like going into my igloo. You know what I'm talking about?
Right? Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it was very, very cold.
It was.
Very cold.
Lane, the Eagles fan, first in the YouTube chat today, says, Clip, I told you the Eagles would dominate. Go Birds. Ready for the opener next year, but ready to watch some baseball. Go Pirates.
Did he say they would dominate?
I don't think so.
I don't think he did. But we'll say he did. Congrats, Lane.
Didn't you call for a one-score game, Lane? Or am I wrong? You might have said 31-17, something like that. But it doesn't matter. Your team won. You can say whatever you want to for the next 8 months.
Yeah,
8 months.
And congratulations,
7 months.
Congratulations on getting that Thursday night game to start the year.
I've already done my looking to see who will open up the season in Philadelphia. It's got to be the Lions, right?
That would be nice. Is that not who? Did the Lions go to the Chiefs this past year? Is that what started the year this year on Thursday night?
So 2 years ago, the Lions beat the Chiefs.
Chiefs Ravens. Okay.
Likely.
Yeah.
Heel out of bounds.
Likely not a touchdown.
Going, birthday boy.
And that's the kind of stuff you'll hear each and every day on this program. So my candidates, I have 3 front runners and a dark horse, dead horse. But my 3 front runners are Eagles, Lions, which I think is most likely. Eagles, Commanders, NFC Championship game rematch, which was way better than the Super Bowl for a couple of quarters. You could go Eagles, Broncos.
Hell no. That game would suck.
All right.
What about?
Can I throw in my dark horse because I'm doing something right now?
Yeah.
The Cowboys, just because they're always on. Ooh. And because Jerry might.
I'd go Lions. Seems like the best game.
That's the obvious pick. All right, what were you going to say?
Well, I don't even know if they're on the schedule for them. But
well, then you probably shouldn't chime in.
I'm going to chime in anyway.
All right.
Because it would be interesting to see Kellen Moore make his return on Thursday night, Saints at Eagles, as he's going to be the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. Saints at Eagles to start the season.
Okay, that's fine, but yeah, they don't play.
All right.
So that's why
guess what?
I
if
did the
I was
research.
in charge of the scheduling, I would knock somebody off and I would put the Saints on there.
They do.
That would be me.
They do play the Raiders at home.
Ooh. Eagles Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Eagle Road.
Caleb Williams is on the schedule.
Violator be in attendance.
Happy birthday, Jarrett.
Thank you.
And Shirley, I got this idea from Shirley, who got me a sweet Clinton Portis cameo a couple years ago. I was going to ask Shirley if she wanted to go in 50-50 and get Bone a cool cameo, but found one for $20, and it was pretty dang cool. So how do you describe this guy?
Super fan. He's in the NFL Fan Hall of Fame.
He is a Hall of Fame.
Is he really?
He is a HOF. He is a Hall of Famer.
I don't know if he was the first or the second inductee, but he was one of the beginning ones.
He is the black hole, shoulder pads, face
spikes.
paint.
Yeah.
Black hole.
I sat a section over from him when I went to Vegas.
Really?
Didn't get to meet him or talk to him.
Well, now he knows your name.
Yeah.
So,
or at least
if you look up this guy, the Violator is his name.
Violator.
If you look him up on YouTube, there is a feature that they had of him on NFL on Fox.
Yeah, that's his when he got presented with
Howie Long, former Raider, went to his house and said, "You are a part of the Hall of Fame."
That's pretty cool.
The Hall of Fan. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, sure. I just know they have a Fan Hall of Fame.
All right, Shirley, let's hear the Violator wishing Jarrett a happy birthday.
Raider. What's up, J-Bone? It's your boy Violator with happy birthday wishes from your brother Cliff. Now, Cliff tells me that you're a diehard Raiders fan repping from North Carolina, and you're excited with the hiring of Coach Pete Carroll and the entire offseason. Listen, before you know it, the draft is over and it's back to business, brother. We feel your energy all the way over here in Las Vegas and hope to cross paths soon. Happy birthday, brother. Go Raiders.
Go Raiders.
That's love you, Violator. That's pretty cool, man.
I just love.
I wonder if he actually thinks you're his brother.
No, man, it's NFL brothers.
Yeah,
brothers.
That's really cool, dude.
I just love that this guy took all the time to put on that face paint.
Yeah, well, you know he's knocking out like 40, 50 of these while he does that.
I guess so. I hope so. Because that's a lot of face paint.
Yeah.
This guy's, and it's very intricate.
But I was sitting at the Buck yesterday with my mom and Chandler, and I saw you tag me something on Twitter, and I was like, what the hell is this? And then I clicked on it. I couldn't stop laughing, couldn't stop smiling, damn near cried.
Yeah. Jared looked at me and said, I think I might cry. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I watched the video, and that was really, really cool. The first thing I thought of when I saw it was, like Clip said, did he put all this face mask makeup on just to do this video?
Of course. He doesn't walk around the house with it.
Yeah.
Maybe he does.
Maybe he do. I don't know.
No, that's one of the coolest gifts I've ever gotten. I appreciate it, Clip.
You got it, man. What to get the guy that's got everything had to be something Raiders related. So, I wanted to look at. So I looked up Raiders Cameo. Let me give you the other options they have here, because there's some
Marcus Allen.
Could have done that one. What would that have sounded like?
J-Bo, man, I tell you what, man. Your brother Clip, man, he said it was your birthday, man, and I just wanted to say happy birthday and go Raiders, man, from Chucky, man. I tell you what, and you're all the way in North Carolina, man. That's pretty crazy, man. It's got me feeling nicey, man.
They got Gruden for 150 buckaroos.
Dang, really? That's it?
Antonio Brown.
No.
$250.
I think I'm good.
Cracker of the year, Jarrett.
J-Bo.
I would have gone 50-50 on Gruden.
Okay, well, do it.
Not now.
Why not? Today's his birthday.
I know.
Do it.
I'm saying 50-50. I'm not going all in on it.
I know. So, who else is in? Chandler's got 75 on it. Who else wants to do it?
All right, never mind.
Darren McFadden, 65. Thought about that. Tim Brown's only $100.
Yeah, wow.
Bill Romanowski will spit in your face for $130.
I'm good.
MVP Rich Gannon, $125. Jacoby Ford.
Okay.
Clemson?
Maybe.
$40. Deshaun Jackson.
No.
$500.
Get over yourself, Deshaun.
Wayne Violator Mabry, 20 bones.
Hell yeah.
Bo Jackson, $450.
Wow.
Rocket Man, Rocket Ismail, $225. Warren Sapp, $250. Donald Penn is only $30.
Love Donald Penn.
Damn, that would have been a good one. TJ Who's Your Mama? It's $50. Prince Amukamara.
All right.
$40. Trent Sieg.
Oh, yeah, former long snapper. Trent Sieg.
Oh, wow. What's the going rate for a long snapper on Cameo? $45. Daniel Carlson.
Oh.
Punter.
Kicker.
$99. Michael Renz. I don't know who that is.
Right.
Football Reporter. $20. You should put your stuff up here now. Raiders Cameo. J-Bone. $10.
$5.
I don't remember seeing all these guys. This is way more than A.J. Cole, $100.
Ooh.
Pharaoh Brown.
All right.
No, I was thinking of Pharaoh Cooper. Let's see. Anybody else up here? Richie Incognito
Hell yeah.
will bully you for $85. Oh, Brandon Bolden's $20.
Oh, okay. I'm good.
Hey,
Didn't know he played for us.
Navarro Bowman.
He's a Niner. He's not a Raider.
He played for us.
200 smackers. So there you go. We need to get J-Bone up there for Raiders Cameo. All right, let's check in with the chat game. Jerry says hello. Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Jerry Bear?
Help the bear! Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Never stop watching a Super Bowl that early. On to ECU baseball. Steve says, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
PJ is ready for Pirate baseball. Pirate flag emoji, baseball emoji, pirate flag emoji.
Wow. Let's go, PJ. See you this weekend.
Chad said, bang, bang, chat gang. Chad said, they not like us. Joel says, Chon sounded like Troy talking about going to the beach.
I said it for 2 seconds, not for 20 minutes.
Let's go to the beach.
Let's go get away.
Beach. Happy Sports Trivia Monday. Thank you, Steve. We'll be at the Buck tonight with a Jarrett round of the J-Bone round.
Nice.
Question. You got Chon a cameo. Who would you choose?
What?
A commie.
Happy birthday to me.
We're going to go on a red witch hunt. Going to take down all these communists.
Well, let's look up Panthers cameo and see what we got. Don Beebe. Wow.
Not one of him.
Smitty would be a great one, obviously.
For sure.
Let's see.
He'll tell me the ice up, son.
Yeah, Smitty's got to be the go-to. Jay Stu? God, that's $200.
Jake Delhomme up there?
That would be a good one, but I don't see Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme's before my time, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I watched Jake Delhomme play.
They have Steve Berline for $50.
I would take Smitty or Jay Stu.
PJ says happy birthday, J-Bone. Zach Kaplan says happy birthday, J-Bone.
Happy birthday.
Jamie says, can we get a clip cameo to roast J-Bone for his birthday? Lane says, clip, you think y'all can sign Garrett? Hell yeah. Why not?
Don't have to. You just got to trade for him.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Dude, yesterday, I had serious thoughts that, and it was not a pipe dream. It was a confident thought that Jaden Daniels is going to take us to Super Sunday and how amazing that's going to be. Any thoughts?
Oh, it'd be great. You're looking at him. I thought it was...
I just don't. I hope you don't have the season hangover that we had.
Yeah, that could happen. Sophomore slump.
Yeah,
a lot of things could happen.
Yeah,
a lot of bad things could happen.
I mean, I'm glad you were able to enjoy this season, and I think that you're going to have a lot more success with Jaden Daniels at the helm at quarterback. But I hope you guys don't have what I had to go through the second year after the Super Bowl. But I hope y'all do it.
The NFC Championship hangover. That's why I don't want to play that first game against the Eagles. I want to get a game under our belt. Feed us a weakling. But they'll probably put us on primetime week one. Or we're going to have too many primetime games next year.
Go ahead, get one of them Eagles matchups out of the way, get your tail kicked, lower expectations, become the underdog again.
All right. Fair. I'll take that. I don't think we have to discuss the game much, do we?
It was probably one of my favorite Super Bowls ever.
Really?
I enjoyed watching the Chiefs get stomped in every way, shape, and form.
I'm sure there's a lot of folks out there like that today.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It was just nice to see. Cashed a big parlay. That was nice.
Yeah, what was your parlay?
It was Jalen Hurts' first touchdown, DeAndre Hopkins anytime, and Eagles money line.
Bang.
Yeah.
Big
one.
Big one. Good for you.
And happy birthday to you.
Yeah, appreciate it. But yeah, terrible game plan by the Chiefs. They only ran the ball 11 times.
Wow.
And it's not even
they never had the ball.
The game plan, I guess, that they focused on all week, or maybe all 2 weeks that they had to prepare, was to stop Saquon, which they did.
Yeah.
And then there was just no other preparation for anything else.
I think it was a good job by Kellen Moore to realize, hey, they four attempts, they've stopped Saquon every single time for 2 yards or less. Let's go to Jalen. Let's throw the ball. I feel like, that was probably the preparation all the last 2 weeks, but.
And hats off to Philadelphia's front line.
Yeah.
Putting pressure on Mahomes, it seemed like all game long.
Yeah. And they blitzed 0% of the snaps. They did not blitz once.
That's nuts.
That's nuts.
Do you want to hear a Ray Caruth joke or somebody talking about the halftime show?
We'll go Ray Caruth.
All right.
Can we do both, but start with Ray Caruth?
Eric says you can get a cameo from Ray Caruth if you add $20 to his, what's it called? Commissary. Said might even negotiate it for a few packs of ramen. That's Eric M., ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Steve says halftime show, thumbs down. Chad says enjoyed the halftime show, which is an example of music being subjective.
Yeah. It didn't bother me.
I didn't enjoy it because I only know one of the songs, and I wanted him to do the whole song, and he only did one verse.
Yeah.
And for that song, I was enjoying it. For the other stuff, I wasn't because I don't know those songs.
It kind of showed me like what words you can't say on TV because he didn't say ass and he didn't say pedophile.
Didn't say the N-word.
Well, obviously, I kind of knew that going in. Couldn't say that on the Super Bowl.
Okay. Did he not say the P word because he didn't want to get sued? Is there like a...
Yeah, probably, maybe. But I mean,
He did say his name, though.
The whole crowd
Say his name.
Whole crowd sang it. They sang A minor.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I mean, a lot of people didn't like it. I don't understand why people watched it or thought they would like it.
Yeah.
Like if there was an artist that I didn't know from a genre of music I didn't like, I'm going to go and assume I wouldn't like it and
go and spend your time doing something else during the halftime show.
Yeah.
I just wish you would have played something from Good Kid, Mad City because that's my favorite album from him, but who cares?
Also, I don't like rap live anyway. Like, even if it's Wu-Tang Clan performing Triumph, I still don't think it would be great. There's just something about it live.
You need something
that it's missing.
Poppy. Something where they can say all the words, all the original words, so people at home can sing along.
Yeah. You need something dancey or headbangy.
I'm white, so I can't sing all the words to begin with, but like when it's a lot of words are censored for TV, I still can't sing those.
We were talking about it today, like if they go safe next year, who would they Will, we can bring you in here. Will, did you say you were on the phone with your mom talking about the last 20 Super Bowl halftime shows?
Yeah, so I had the list.
Dude, you need to calm down, man. Your lifestyle is a little out of control.
She was trying to figure out which Bruno Mars halftime show we liked, and we couldn't remember the year, so I looked up a list. And so that list, when you...
Would you step on a grenade for me?
Jump in front of a train for me?
I've known y'all 3 days.
Tough ask. All right, fair.
Best 3 days of your life, though, right?
So after that discussion, do you have any ideas or possibilities on what may be coming in the future for the halftime show? What do we follow Kendrick Lamar up with?
I'm biased, so I want it to be Drake. But I know that's not going to happen because he's not going to accept it if they offer it because they already let Kendrick do his victory lap.
Let's just go ahead and do Creed.
I think they're done with the day since Apple Music runs it now. I think they're done with the days of rock and stuff like that. I don't think they have anybody in mind yet because.
So you think it stays with kind of younger people music?
Yeah, because that's who largely, I guess, now is the audience.
For the Super Bowl?
For the music that Kendrick Lamar puts out.
I think the Super Bowl halftime show is not even for the football fans, is it? It's for the non-football fans to tune into the halftime show.
Yeah.
I think that's the route they go now.
Yeah, I don't know. But, we were talking about it earlier, and I looked up musicians from San Francisco, and two really piqued my interest. Journey, with a special guest performance by Carlos Santana, or Metallica.
Metallica is, old and stale and soft enough to go now.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have gone in 1986.
I just want to hear Enter Sandman at the Super Bowl.
Now,
give me fuel, give me fire, give me down desire.
I feel like every year, either after or right before the Super Bowl, we always go around the table and say, "Who do you want to be at this? Who do you want to headline the Super Bowl halftime show?" I have said Journey.
Well, obviously, I want a country artist, but
Kenny says Benson Boone would be great. Who the hell is Benson Boone?
He has that one song, "Beautiful Things."
Oh, is that the fella at the Grammys where
he did the flip off the thing? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that guy. Where's he from again? It was some.
Is he from Benson or Boone?
Give me 1 second.
I remember what I read now. I can't say that.
Yeah, Kenny. Benson Boone's not gonna. He ain't gonna be there.
No, man. The last really good one we had was Travis Tritt and Clint Black when it was in Dallas.
When was that?
It was last time it was in Dallas. No, not the last time, but
Travis Tritt.
I think it was 31 years ago.
In my life. Clint Black and Travis Tritt.
Yeah, you don't remember Travis Tritt running out there singing T-R-O-U-B-L-E?
Wait, but you do at 3 years old?
I said 31 years.
He was.
Wait, it was 31
alive.
years ago.
I'm pretty sure. So, by the way, yesterday was Travis Tritt's birthday. Shout out.
Hey, happy birthday, Travis Tritt. We need to take a break. We'll come back.
Got rice cooking in the microwave.
The last. Can I put that on Facebook real quick? The last great halftime show was Travis Tritt.
Let's do it on the Pirate Radio.
Randy
Facebook
Travis?
page. No, Travis Tritt and Clint Black.
Clint Black. Yeah. Put it on Pirate Radio's page.
Yeah.
Get a little
thoughts?
Get a little talking on. J-Bone takes over Pirate Radio's Facebook for his birthday and puts that up there. All right.
Who remembers this halftime show? Fire emoji. I gotta go watch that now.
Yeah, it's great.
I heard it was electric. All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Hour 2, we got Brian Bailey, Justin Hardy. 5 o'clock, Cliff Godwin joins us. Back with you after this.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa invites you to experience the magic of self-care with treatments that enhance your natural beauty. From Botox to fillers, skincare, and more, this is your time to be celebrated. For the month of February, we are featuring our Skin Better Alpha Rit 30 treatment with 20% savings, a no-downtime treatment, revealing a more radiant, rejuvenated skin. Your lips, but better? Ever curious about lip filler? This is your sign to jump on our exclusive offer for the month. Visit Beauty Bar Medi Spa at 1021 Red Banks Road, Greenville. Call us or visit beautybarmedispa.com for details. Celebrate you at Beauty Bar Medispa.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Have Have you heard? Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by today for lunch specials for only $8.99 with delicious features like chicken pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger steak, and everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Hi, Pirates. This is Holden Ahlers. As I enter in a new season of life, it is still important to have a great team behind me. Whether you're going away to school for the first time, getting married, starting a family, or planning for your golden years, the choices can seem overwhelming and confusing. Let the team at Buck Insurance Agency make it easy as you enter into your next season. They have been helping people just like us for over 30 years. Give the Buck Insurance Agency a call today at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
I'm here with Jamie Lane with Carolina Hardscapes and Pools. Jamie, what's new?
For starters, we're building our new building out at 5019 Highway 43 South. We've also put together a 10-day pool package.
A 10-day pool package? What does that mean?
Well, people think pools take a long time, but with this package, we break ground and have you swimming in 10 days. Go to CarolinaHardscapesandPools.com or by calling 364-1201. You can stop by our office on Fire Tower Road. We can make your backyard dreams into a reality with landscaping, patios, fireplaces, and outdoor kitchens.
Carolina Hardscapes and Pools.
Enjoy the outdoors.
Craving a delicious burger and a great deal? Then head on over to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar in Greenville. Every Monday, shake things up with $5 hand-shaking cocktails. On Rough Draft Tuesday, enjoy Talls for Smalls, where bigger drinks are the same price as the smalls. It's Whiny Wednesday with $3 pours of barefoot wine. Then on Salty Thursdays, sip on a $4 house margarita. And don't miss Bloody Sunday. Enjoy brunch and $5 house Bloody Marys.
And this just in at Bad Daddy's, mention Pirate Radio for 15% off your meal.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Great food, amazing deals, and a whole lot of flavor.
Pirate Radio.
You kind of look like a pirate with that thing on your shoulder.
A pirate? Oh, cool. You should get a pirate name.
And a peg leg.
And a hook hand.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day, and they have 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. And both locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart, filling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. And the Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in eastern North Carolina. Kick the week off every Monday with sports trivia with Cliff Brock. Tuesdays and Wednesdays is acoustic night. Enjoy Singo and karaoke on Thursdays. And, of course, every weekend it's the best live music. And ladies get in free all weekend long. For more information, check them out on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll see you at the Buck. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
Looking forward to some trivia tonight and some hoops on the television at the Buccaneer Music Hall. Period. I was going to say scoreboard. I'm a robot. I like the little late night, Saturday night ECU hoops.
At the buzzer! At the buzzer!
Shirley, can we hear C.J. Walker hit the game winner for the Pirates?
Walker comes out. Here he is with the ball. 6 seconds. Walker spins, shoots, scores with 4.3 to go. Inbounds, UTSA not calling timeout for the win. No!
28-10 for CJ Walker. Blondes have more fun.
I saw your tweet. Great tweet, by the way.
Thanks, Jan.
But what an awkward shot.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because it went in.
Yeah.
And the Pirates prevail. Shout out to the Pirate Nation showing up at that game.
Really?
There was a pretty good ECU crowd behind the bench.
I tried to keep my back turned to it. Whenever I watched the game, it did not go well.
Yeah.
So I tried to.
Superstition?
Yeah. Him just being drunk.
I was watching it. Well, I was watching the score on my phone as I watched some weird movie.
What movie?
I can't remember what it's called now. It's got Channing Tatum in it.
Oh, Don't Blink Twice?
It's called Blink Twice.
Sorry.
Don't Blink Twice is the opposite. But yeah, have you seen it?
No, I've seen the previews.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It was a weird one. It had Maybe from Arrested Development.
Oh.
I hadn't seen her in a while.
Yeah. I know Zoe Kravitz directed it.
Okay.
Lenny's daughter.
Is she going to go my way? I don't know if I'd recommend that movie.
All right.
But I did watch the end and saw CJ hit the bucket.
Yeah, nah, that was, I don't know, that was just the brand of basketball we play. Like, it was just
missed 3-pointers.
Yeah. And just, I mean, comes down to the wire in a game we probably should have been up for about the whole game. It was just a great win. Good to see.
Good call at the end of that one. Mark Alexander found another great call for us. I guess this is high school because it was like Max Preps on TikTok. But surely we've got another great announcer call to add to the arsenal. Let's hear the latest.
Bonnie Eagle Scots. And he's done it! 1.3 to go! Baseball pass! Davies has one, has a chance! Are you kidding me? Will Davies! They're going to count it!
I love the build-up. He goes, there's a chance!
Was it dueling play-by-play guys? Who was the play-by-play guy and who was the color guy?
He sounded like you.
Well, you know what?
Me?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Zulu, the Crystal Smith shotgun.
Got a chance!
Are you kidding me?
Hit it again, Shirley. So the one guy's doing play-by-play for this team, and then a loud guy comes in for the other team.
Bonnie Eagle Scott.
Yeah,
and he's done it! 1.3 to go!
All right, I'm taking over now.
Baseball pass! Davies has one, has a chance! Doctor! Are you kidding me?
Doctor!
Will Davies! They're going to count it!
I don't know who.
Zulu, the Crystal Smith shotgun.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? Marble Central wins! Are you kidding me?
Is that guy biting my style? That I'm biting from Dick Vitale?
No, I'm like you, Clip.
Welcome back, Dickie V.
That was great to see. But no, I'm like you, Clip. Like, who's the play-by-play guy in that situation? In that situation.
Foul.
On the inbound player. They do kind of late.
Yeah.
All right, foul.
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 Oh.
He's got a chance.
Oh. You are kidding me. We're in overtime. A wild three-point shot. That is unreal. That's why you foul in that situation. Goodness me.
Now, which one would you rather have? Would you rather have one where the color commentator is saying foul a bunch of times and the play-by-play guy goes,
it's completely silent
and goes, oh, we're in overtime? Or would you rather have this?
Bonnie Eagle Scots. And he's done it! 1.3 to go! Baseball pass! Davies has one, has a chance! Are you kidding me? Will Davies! They're going to count it!
Andre, that's game! That'll be game. That'll be game.
Oh, my God!
He totally stole his vibe, man. He stole his thunder. It has a chance!
He like moved him away from the mic.
It has a chance!
Oh, man.
Not sure what's going on.
Could you imagine if Cy Seymour did that when Akeem Richmond put up his shot?
Jeffrey, move out of the way, Jeffrey.
Not sure what's going on. Savarino, however, going to the line.
Come on.
Just a few seconds ago was in this exact position.
Make this, please.
1-1.
Please, come on, please.
That one falls off the mark. Oh! Here comes D'Angelo. He pulls up his three-pointer. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, goodness me, oh, my! No!
It falls.
Some are saying he's still saying no to this day. Because it ends on no!
Vargas in the area, still with it on the right side, stepping over, setting it back for Lindsay. Lindsay sends it back into the area.
Jalen Hurts is at Disney World.
He scores! Another one for Swiderski! And that one was more impressive than the first!
So you know how Nickelodeon does like a broadcast?
Yeah.
If Disney Channel did a broadcast of a football game, that's how it would sound like.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse doing the play-by-play.
Eric wants to hear Cy yell, "The swag."
And Andre, that's game!
Jeff, the swag's a
Jeff,
tough
the
lick.
swag, Jeff. It's a tough swag, Jeff.
Oh, no! Disaster! What a bad idea!
I'll tell you.
Oh, my goodness!
I'll tell you what's a disaster and a bad idea. Taking the Spurs to make the playoffs, and they lose back-to-back to the Hornets and Magic.
Hey, Magic are a formidable squad.
Hornets are not.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Mark Williams.
Yeah, dude, what the hell was that?
Yeah, trade rescinded.
Dude, Rob Pelinka is garbage. Jeff Peterson, RGM, how the hell do you not have that in writing? Like, hey, this guy's hurt all the time. You can't back out just because he has a sprained ankle. That really made me mad, man.
Well, the trade would have never happened if that was what was in writing.
Well, yeah.
The trade would have never
So
happened.
Mark Williams did a whole social media buy Charlotte post too, didn't he?
Yeah, and
That's
the
awkward.
Hornets welcomed Connect to the
And Reddish.
to the organization.
Awkward.
Very.
Yeah. I mean, what do you even do now? You cut him?
I don't think
Mark
so.
Williams?
Yeah, I blame this all on the Lakers. Because how the hell did you not know he was hurt? He's been hurt.
I just hate it for Mark.
I don't.
And his back.
Spinal.
It's broken.
He shows up to LA and they go, "Hey man, why do you have this? Why the long face?" And he goes, "My back, it's broken." And they go, "All right, we got to get back up with the Hornets."
Is it like a vertebrae issue?
Spinal.
Now, apparently he failed the physical for things other than the back, and that's why they rescinded it.
Well, Jim Gray talked to him right when he got back to Charlotte.
What happened? What happened, Mark?
And let's see.
Let's go down to Jim.
Yeah.
What was the problem?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Did that in sparring?
No, I did it by a motorcycle accident. The doctor discovered
He was riding his motorcycle to LA.
100 a day with my 20-pound weight. And one day I couldn't move anymore.
I got to Wisconsin, and I got to Wisconsin, and in a motorcycle accident.
A badger went out in front of me.
Yeah, a badger hit me, and I broke my back.
I think it was Frank Kaminsky.
Jeez, man, that.
Tough Jeff. Tough Jeff.
I think I'm at the point in my life where I just like to hear the same clips over and over again.
Yeah.
And it amuses me. I'm like a child. I've reverted back to being a toddler.
Like toddlers watch the same episodes of like Miss Rachel or like Sesame Street or whatever, and they every time, it doesn't matter if they've watched it 100 times, they are satisfied, they're tickled, and they're happy.
I just want to hear announcer calls all day.
Clip, look, hey, we'll show you this picture.
Shirley.
Clip.
I'm getting fussy, Shirley. Give me an announcer call.
Here's the Michael Jordan video of him saying,
"I believe you,
Michael," and you just sitting there going. Cliff's just like sitting there, just smiling.
Rush. Pulls it back there, and now Murphy. Murphy throws the pass across. And that puck's going to go out of play here, and that's going to do it for that sequence right there. 9:25 left. I apologize if I just damaged your eardrums there. It went right over the mesh, right over my head. So, oh my God. I apologize for that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I said, "Oh my God."
A few people look at me. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Oh my God. I apologize for that one right there, and for saying "oh my God," I shouldn't be saying that. I'm sorry.
I apologize for saying "oh my God." All right, Clip's fussy again. You know what to do. Oh, pacifier? No, this video right here.
But he didn't touch it with both hands. That's the thing. You think so, Michael? 55 hits, 2 to come. Michael, I didn't see 2 hands on him, Michael. Yeah. But I believe you. You did. But I believe you. I saw the one hand on.
I believe you.
But I believe you, Michael.
I believe you.
Is that where the Nick Kroll show got that sketch from? Because that guy looks exactly like Nick Kroll as a ref.
Yeah. Kenny says, "What happens to Aaron Rodgers now? Who goes after him?"
There's a place for him.
Did Mike McCarthy? He doesn't have a job, right? Yeah.
They can do a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke some ayahuasca. Do you smoke ayahuasca?
I think it comes in like one of those little ketchup cups, like you get at Fuddruckers, and you drink it.
Fuddruckers.
Only at Fuddruckers?
Fuddruckers.
Or a Wendy's. I don't know.
What a call. I like that, though, because they don't have a business here. So, like.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, you're talking about, like, the paper? Yeah.
Ron White's talking about doing ayahuasca, and he's like, yeah, you get in this little cup, and then you drink it, and then you either puke or crap yourself for the next 18 hours while you're just out of this world.
I didn't want to do ayahuasca in public.
Yeah.
In public.
I want to do ayahuasca in Costa Rica. They threw me into public. Arrest them.
They call me tater salad.
Let's take a break. We'll come back and wrap up hour number 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Got a question for Cliff Godwin. You can get that in on YouTube. Got Brian Bailey and Justin Hardy coming up hour number 2.
It's game week, baby.
It is.
Yep, UAB tomorrow night.
Ha-ha!
UAB tomorrow night. Opening day on Friday.
The Pats coming to town.
We'll do a Pirate report for you when we return and tell you about softball and women's hoops as well. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue electric, plumbing, and air.
Want to make your day better? Order a Papa John's pizza. Get an extra large, 1-topping New York style pizza for only $11.99. Made into 8 foldable slices, perfect for sharing. See, things just got better, and you get to eat pizza. Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes at the stop at Fleet Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
Looking for the best craft beers, wine, and mead in Greenville? Visit Tub Thumpers Beverage House at 623 Red Banks Road. They're your one-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. They also have your favorite domestic beers at great prices. Whether you're stocking up for a special occasion or just exploring new flavors, they've got something for every taste. With expert advice and great prices, Tub Thumpers is the place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Stop by Tub Thumpers Beverage House today, where your next favorite drink is waiting.
There have been many changes in the automotive world. At Phelps Chevrolet, the Phelps boys are here to take care of you. Mike, Daryl, and 4 of Mr. Phelps' grandsons, Wade, West, Allen, and Clay. You see, things at Phelps remain the same. The Phelps team has served Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. We make your visit easy and fun. We are your neighbors, and that's what neighbors do. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Like Mr. Phelps' great-granddaughter says, come in and get you one.
Find new roads with Chevrolet at PhelpsChevrolet.com.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with RentAFishTank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. RentAFishTank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. RentAFishTank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at RentAFishTank.com.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for $11.99. Plus Wednesdays means all Mexican imports for just $2.99. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas for only $11.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern has been serving the tech repair needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2006. And as one of the only Apple-authorized service providers east of Raleigh, all our technicians are Apple certified, and we only use genuine Apple parts. Your iPhone and Mac warranties are safe with us. Have questions or need service? Call 252-558-1280 or visit us online at universitypccare.com. University PC Care, your one-stop shop for service on everything Apple.
From the belt, here's the delivery.
Pirate Radio, the station that always delivers.
Fine, and lapping it up faster than we can deliver.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. America's favorite light beer, Bud Light, is also the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times with family and friends, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Always have fun, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right. Shout out Mark Alexander. He's the guy,
Mr. Cake,
that provides the birthday cake when it's your birthday at Pirate Radio.
The man.
And went with the cookie cake today.
Yeah.
It's good cake.
Good cake. He had a weird message on it, but...
What did it say?
It said boner.
Boner.
Boner cake.
Almost had Violator call you Boner.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad you went with J-Bone.
What up, Boner? Raiders. Boner.
All right. Shout out to the Clampdown Nation, because Kim McNeil and the women's basketball team has won 2 in a row, 3 out of 4 after knocking off Tulsa on Saturday, 73-64. They will be on the road in San Antonio coming up on Wednesday night. They are 13-11 now, 5-7 in the league.
This is where they get hot. This is where the run starts, and I cannot wait for hopefully them to be back in the conference championship and making a run at the NCAA tournament for the 3rd straight year in a row.
Shane Winkler probably not happy with a 2-2 record, but man, they lost some close games to some big names. They lost 4-2 to Virginia, and then lost 1-0 to South Carolina. They did beat Providence and St. Francis on the weekend, so they are 2-2. As they get ready for the Pirate Clash coming up beginning on Valentine's Day, which will be this Friday.
St. Francis, that's a good win. I've heard they're a top team in softball.
Where'd you hear that?
Grady.
Okay.
The SID for softball.
Good win over St. Francis. How about Providence? What are the Friars cooking up?
I don't know.
What you friars got for air frying?
Hey, well, you friars
For
got air
Thanksgiving.
frying up a little bit for sure in terms of frying things up a little bit. For sure in terms of.
Once again, just play the hits.
And
that's all I want for my Super Bowl show,
just give him a wink a little bit.
Choose the victory this week a little bit, if anything.
If I can see it on your face.
If anything, got me.
Coach, this thing is getting serious, man. You got a seriously good season working, a seriously good day going today, and a seriously good streak on the line at the moment. What must it all feel like at the moment? I can see it on your face, but what must it all feel like just trying to keep things level as you head into the weekend here?
Great question.
The way he says face is like Neil Brennan in the Clayton Bigsby.
Show your face.
Show us your face.
We want to see your face.
I don't know about you
Feel like
guys.
You've learned the most about your defense
Best.
so far. What have they gotten better at best, and besides what you just talked about, where they got to get better at?
Good questions. The man fielding those questions has a new job. I got a new job.
Mark Lindsay?
Fielding the question.
Oh, fielding. Sorry.
This is a segue. Right before we went on the air, you said, have we talked about Mike Houston yet? And I said, no.
Why
So
would we
I'm
talk about
serving it up to you.
Why would we talk about Mike Houston?
Why would you ask, have we talked about him, if you did not want to talk about him?
I didn't say it on the air, though.
Oh, shoot. I forgot. Everything on air is canon. Everything off air really doesn't happen.
Nope. But it's time to compete. It's time to be physical.
Where?
And it's time to be in tune.
For who?
In Clemson, South Carolina.
Not Clemson, North Carolina.
In Clemson, South Carolina.
That seems more right.
Mike Houston is a Tiger.
He's back.
Do we know the position yet?
Pete Thamel says Clemson is set to hire longtime college head coach Mike Houston to work with the defensive staff. Houston won an FCS national title as the coach of James Madison. Spent 6 seasons as the head coach at East Carolina. So Mike Houston, back in the biz.
Great opportunity.
Working with Dabo.
You think Dabo's going to get Mike Houston on TikTok?
Probably. Do a little dance.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Bringing the boom.
All right.
That's a pain in the rear.
What's Scotty doing? Is he staying in Detroit?
Yeah, gotta. I mean, he interviewed for the Dallas OC job, and I didn't really hear much else after that.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of our past head coaches. Steve Logan
Went to the NFL.
Radio.
Mm-hmm.
John Thompson. Isn't he like the AD somewhere? Skip Holtz.
He's
The best head
Cleveland.
coach in
all of football.
In UFL history.
Who does he coach? The Cleveland Steamers?
The Birmingham Stallions.
Stallions. Not
Cleveland Steamers. That sounds like a dry cleaning joint.
And then you've got Ruffin McNeil at State. You've got Scotty Moe with Detroit.
He's
and
probably
now
the most successful.
Mike Houston at Clemson.
Shout out, Scotty.
Chandler, you know, if you just Google John Thompson, our John Thompson ain't going to come up.
John Thompson, ECU.
I beg to differ.
I just saw you do it. And John Thompson, the old Georgetown coach, popped up. Where is he? Ooh, nowhere.
Nowhere.
I thought he was like an AD or something. High school.
Maybe he's
I don't know.
retired.
Yeah, could be. All right. We need to take a break. When we return, Brian Bailey will join us. Also, Justin Hardy coming up hour number 2 of Pirate Radio Live here on a Monday. We'll be back with you after these words. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Cliff Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bucket.
like that.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal, to make sure you leave a happy customer.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates!
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Naylor Show.
Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cuccinella's. Cuccinella's has 2 locations with great options for lunch, dinner, takeout, and they now offer catering. Dine in for lunch with a slice, salad, and a drink with a friend, or stop by after work and grab a beer or glass of wine while you wait for your to-go order. The best pizza, grinders, salads, and homemade Italian ice is at Cuccinella's. Cuccinella's Midtown across from Best Buy, downtown across from Sup Dogs, and on Facebook and Instagram. Cuccinella's, serving handcrafted pizza since 1932. Come taste the difference.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com, right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Chandler, I've known you for a while.
I'd say 8.5 years.
Really?
This August will be 9 years.
Time flies. But right, I want to ask you something I've never asked you before, and something I don't know about you. You ready?
Yeah.
Do you like roller coasters?
I'll
take that as a no.
Well, no, this is what I'll say. It's hard for me to say yes or no because I really have never experienced roller coasters like the ones that we just saw Jalen Hurts doing at Disney World. I did go to King's Dominion one time.
Yeah.
And I did more of like the I don't know, not the crazy ones. So what's the ones that I guess, like maybe the ones that 7-year-olds would do? And they were electric.
So you're not a roller coaster guy?
No, not really.
Okay. I used to love roller coasters. I think I'm too fat now. I don't know. Maybe I could squeeze in there.
Yeah, I mean, but when I was little and went to King's Dominion, like on church trips and all that kind of stuff,
God, that was fun.
I was like too scared to go on them. But now I feel like if we went back, I'd be like, all right, let me go try that out.
Man, I want to get you on a roller coaster before.
Let's document it.
Yeah. Put a GoPro on you.
Yeah. I want to do like some of these TikTokers do, where they have the GoPro on, I guess, their hat or whatever, and they have to try to make no like facial expressions while the roller coaster's going on.
Oh, we used to do that. We went on so many of them. They take your picture at a certain time on the roller coaster, you know, and we always tried to do like, all right, do a bored face. All right, this time slip the middle finger. All right, this time do this.
Yeah.
And like, I love some roller coasters. Mike P, coming off our last segment, said, John Thompson is calling basketball games now. John. No, he made a joke about you.
Did I say that?
No, but you would say that looking up the wrong John Thompson was the joke. And maybe it wasn't that funny.
I forgot there was a more famous John Thompson out there in the world.
There could be two, because his son was named John Thompson as well. Newton says, it doesn't surprise me Coach Houston went to Clemson. He loves South Carolina, wants to retire to Isle of Palms. All right.
It's great facts to know.
How do you know that?
What you know about that, Newton?
Jamie likes watching YouTube videos of people passing out on roller coasters. Yikes.
What a life you live.
It's been a while. As Stain said, but we went to Disney and Lily was little, and me and Todd kind of, we didn't even sucker her into going to the ride. It wasn't a roller coaster. It was like a little kiddie ride, but it went up and down and had very, very minimal drops. And like Lily turned white and like she was mad at us the whole rest of the trip because she acted like we
were trying to kill her.
We lied to her and said it wasn't a roller coaster, but it wasn't a roller coaster. I will still argue that to this day.
Was it one of the roller coasters?
To this day.
Was it one of the roller coasters that I would go on when I was like 10 or 11 years old?
Yes, it was a Chandler coaster. Mike P said, used to love roller coasters. Roller coasters are a young man's game. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous to get on one now. But Sean, we got to get Sean on a coaster.
Yeah.
I'm on one right now.
Young man's game. I can attest to that because I rode a roller coaster that was like indoors.
When you were a young man?
No, when I was a young lady. At Busch Gardens, they used to have this roller coaster that was actually inside. And I was told by someone who frequented that particular roller coaster, they said, keep your neck to the right, like either to the right or to the left. Don't let it sit in the middle because you're going to get jarred around and your neck's just going to be really, really sore.
I remember Space Mountain being like that.
Yeah, and I just, when I got off that ride, I was like, I can't even. And I love roller coasters, but there are just some, if they jar you too much, I just can't handle it anymore.
I like the Shockwave at King's Dominion. That was the one where you stand up.
Yeah.
That was fun.
The Volcano was my favorite. I love that one.
No, and look, I've never been to Disney, but I feel like I'm at Disney when I hear that one commentator talk.
You know what I
Vargas
like.
in the area, still with it on the right side, stepping over, sending it back.
This should be on a roller coaster ride.
It back into the area for Swiderski. One touch, he scores!
It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside, there's fun inside. It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Thank you, Mickey.
They should have like They should have a soccer roller coaster ride, and that guy be the voice on the ride.
All right, let's Sports. Here, my chat with Double B Brian Bailey, our guest courtesy of Big Rock Power Sports. And BB joined me earlier this afternoon to talk some sports with us here on Pirate Radio Live. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, the Hall of Famer, the host of the Brian Bailey Show, WNCT Channel 9 Sports Director. He is Brian Bailey. BB, how you doing, sir?
Not too bad. How are you?
I am all right. A lot of folks were excited last night to see the Chiefs go down and the dynasty take a pause. I am not one of those people.
I'm not either.
And I did not enjoy the Eagles going up and down the field.
Yeah.
And really, the Eagles just completely stifling that Kansas City offense. I got to give them credit. That was an impressive performance by Philadelphia last night.
It really was. And I think when you look at the MVP award, now Jalen Hurts had a good game, no doubt, not taking anything away from him. But that front four, late in the game, they said that the Eagles never had to blitz one time.
Yeah.
If you get pressure with your front four like that, you're going to win a lot of football games. And they were really impressive. I mean, Mahomes didn't have a chance. You know, it's Super Bowl 12 when it was Harvey Martin, Randy White for the Cowboys. They shared MVP honors. I thought some of those defensive guys, maybe the whole front four, deserved it. Obviously, it's hard to do that, and Jalen Hurts is the easy one to just a circle on the ballot. And he did have a good game, no question. But that defensive line, I think, was the biggest difference.
All the talk was the Chiefs have to somehow contain Saquon Barkley.
Yeah,
and if
they
you
did.
look at the box score, you think the Chiefs probably won that game the way Barkley was unable to run. But Hurts beat him. But really, it was that defense and had a pick six, had a pick that set him up for another
Dak
score.
Prescott was playing for the Chiefs at one point.
It was a full meltdown. You still gave the Chiefs a chance, right? Like even 24-0, I was like, all right, they can,
when they got
do
20,
something.
When they got 24, I was thinking this is going to take some kind of effort. I'm not sure if we're going to see that kind of effort tonight, but yeah, it was really it was stunning to see Mahomes look so normal.
Yeah,
I mean, he looked like a quarterback that was just having a really, really bad day. It happens sometimes during the regular season. Doesn't ever happen to Patrick Mahomes, but it did in Super Bowl 59.
Yeah, and the Eagles win another one. We went a long time without seeing them win one. It was a fun joke to make. The only team in the NFC East that couldn't win one, and now they've won two since anybody's won one.
Yeah. I remember that. I was going to ask you too. Did you see the Jimmy Johnson tribute that they did with? They went back and did it through. Is it artificial intelligence or however they do that thing? It was really well done. It was really neat. They took him back to his days where he was a player, and they made him up where he looked like he was telling his story. I thought it was great. And I saw a couple of people just ripped it on social media, but people rip everything.
Jerry Jones probably ripped it.
Probably, but it was really. I thought it was really, really well done.
I tell you, Bailey, I was thinking yesterday, and I don't know if it's wishful thinking, but I think my quarterback's gonna get me to one of these games.
You think?
I think Jay Daniels can do it.
Quarterback.
I'm excited, man. I'm pumped.
Yeah,
You?
I think Dak Prescott could get the Cowboys to a Super Bowl, but I think they've got to retool just about. They've got to be a team that runs the football, the Emmitt Smith Cowboys, and run the football, and then Dak can take it from there. They cannot say, "Hey, Dak, here's a couple of receivers, a tight end. You guys go out there and win some games." They just won't. But if they go back to physical football, which I like some of the coaching hires after Schottenheimer. We'll see how he does, but I think it's what he's been thrown into is totally unfair for that guy. But maybe he'll bounce in there. But his hires have been really good.
Whose hires?
Schottenheimer's hires as far as his staff goes.
Who you got?
You got the guy from the Bears, Eberflus, or whatever, weird for defensive coordinator.
Okay.
And you got the offensive coordinator from the Cardinals that was the offensive line coach that they ran the football so well. And a lot of people like both those hires.
Brian Schottenheimer.
Yeah.
The man.
You just figure out a way for your Commanders to beat them next year. You only got them once this year, and they were horrible.
Barely.
I know.
We turned the page now to Pirate Baseball. We'll talk about that in a moment. And what I'm even more excited about, March Madness and NCAA tournament, and down the stretch we come for that. And how about C.J. Walker with the game winner in San Antonio?
That
the
was
other night.
something else, man. This Pirate basketball team, they get you to a certain point,
man,
and then they disappoint you. But they play hard, and Coach Schwartz is coaching them up, and if they had just won some of the games that we feel like they should have won, but it just wasn't in the cards. But then they go to San Antonio, and that was what a clutch shot. I mean, he was defended. That was great defense. And he turns around and just puts it in the hole. If RJ hits that shot, what was that, the Temple game? The second Temple game, if he hits that shot, they win that game. They lost it in overtime. But there have been some chances, but that was a great chance for C.J. Walker. C.J., I don't know if you had a chance to talk to him, but he's a really good guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I really enjoyed
talking to him before the season, and just to watch him grow throughout this season. He even tweeted something over the weekend that he was pressing a little too much. This was his last go-around, and then decided to kind of let it come to him, and now he's the guy.
Yeah.
RJ has struggled at times a little bit, and C.J. Walker's been the man for ECU. It's been good to see.
Yeah, he's been really, really good, and Jordan Riley can take off with the best of them, and they've got pieces. The problem with basketball now, you got pieces, but you're going to lose those pieces at the end of the year. You got to put more pieces in, but I guess you get to that point when you get to it. You just got to play the season out and see where they end up in the tournament and try to make a run.
Last week, my question of the week was, I give you Duke and Auburn on one side, the Field on the other. Which one are you taking? Both of those teams lose.
Yeah, I'm taking the Field
on Saturday.
Yeah.
That was an easy one now, but Duke losing at Clemson. Clemson's got a good ball team. Auburn losing at home was a little bit surprising, but Florida, the SEC, has been so strong this year, but just makes me excited for what we're going to see next month, Bailey, in the tournament.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of gambling at all. I didn't know it's legal, but I did do like a little $5 deal with Cooper Flagg because he had to go over 25 points and 7 assists. I was 0 for 4. I turned it on late, and I said, I wonder how many Cooper Flagg had. He had to have 25, I think it was. He had 4. So, yeah, it was not good.
Yeah.
And it carried over to Super Bowl Sunday, so with everything. So.
No wonder you don't gamble a lot.
No, that's why. I do not. I do not.
Yeah. I did I guess I about broke even. I had my favorite bet is the shortest touchdown under 1.5 yards, and that one hit at the very beginning of the game. So that one got me pretty much even with all
had
my Chiefs
Saquon
losses.
Barkley to score the first touchdown, and when that thing got called back, I thought they might be too far for the tush push. They were going to give it to Barkley. But
No. If they got a yard or a yard and a half, you know what they're going to do.
They got to change that rule. They got to get rid of that rule. It's just
I don't
dumb.
know how I feel about that.
Well,
it's a football play. It's a
It's
football
not a
game.
football play. It's what you do in the backyard whenever you got your guys are bigger than their guys, and you push them.
That's football.
No, it's not football. Not when you're grabbing a guy and pushing him forward. Football is you block and you run, and you get. But that's
exactly what the play is.
No, you're not. You're pushing the quarterback from the back.
I'm
can't
sorry,
do that.
folks. I bring these young millennials on that don't understand tough.
And I didn't
physical
understand the halftime show either. Okay,
I wasn't even going to ask you about
I didn't
that.
think so. But no, the tush push. If the quarterback sneak, if they're blocking and he's behind the center, that's great. But when that halfback runs up behind him and basically picks his jersey up and throws him forward, and then the tight end comes in there, he's pushing him forward. They're not blocking; they're pushing. They're pushing the quarterback.
I guess.
Yeah, that's me. Get off my lawn. Right now.
I have seen some talks about maybe looking at it. And
I think they'll look at it. I don't know which way they'll go, but but you have to say this: the Eagles are better at it than anybody else.
I know. If it was
other teams do it and it doesn't work as much, but the Eagles do it and it always works. So.
Always works. It never fails. So, all right, BB, you just had Jeff Palumbo on your show earlier today, getting ready for Pirate baseball. You ready to go for another year? What do you think about this Pirate team?
I just think it's going to be a great year again. I mean, I really think they've got a lot of talent. I don't know much about some of the guys, but I know Cliff and I know Jeff and I know those guys that recruiting and AK, and they've got good guys in the program. And I just think that it's just a pleasure, a joy to go out there to watch games, to cover games. And I've said this for years, that if nobody cared about Pirate baseball, then, we wouldn't cover them that much. But since everybody cares about Pirate baseball, and they're usually always nationally ranked, and they've got a chance to jump into the national rankings this year. If they have a good start, they've got a great challenge with North Carolina that second weekend. I mean, those games are just, just like regional weekends early in the season. If the weather's nice, it'll be great. And I'm just really looking forward to baseball season. It's just always a fun time in East Carolina.
Yeah, and you're right about the care factor. People care because Cliff cares so much,
right?
And puts so much into it. And to use the word, it's a serious program. The new banners they put up and everything, like they treat it like it is the top sport here at ECU, and fans respond to that, and it's fun out there.
I
like
sent Gavin a text after I saw the banner that was up, and I said, "Hey man, that's got to mean a lot to you." And he said, "Oh, it does, man. That's really, really cool." And that's the kind of thing that our recruit comes in and says, "Man, if I come in and I do as well as I think I can do, and I go to the majors, that could be me someday, at that stadium."
And we got major
really
leaguers to follow. Shirley will do a good job. We got a ton of minor league guys too.
Yeah,
to keep up with.
Yeah,
So.
I can't keep up. I look for Shirley's help a lot of times and try to find who does what in the minors. And you got Clayton McCullough and what he's doing with the Marlins. And I've seen some of the interviews, and Connor Norby's down there with him. And I would love to get a chance to go somewhere. I'm going to really try somewhere this summer to go see him manage and maybe do a story of some sort. And
I ought to go see him in Wrigley.
Yeah, but now I got to take Melissa if I do that. No, I'd
maybe
love
go
to.
up to Washington. That'd be
fun.
a little easier.
I'd love to do something like that. I think I got enough connections. His dad, was just on the radio with us the other week, so we can figure something out to get that thing done.
How the Cubbies going to be this year? Do you know? Have you
looked
at them?
I look and I think what they did last year, I think they made some strides, but they've got a ways to go. But again, baseball season. Well, the major start March 30th, April 1st, 2nd,
something like that. I'm excited for another Braves year. Didn't do hardly anything this offseason, but they got some pieces. They can stay healthy.
Yeah, and that's the key.
Can you beat the big bad Dodgers? Clayton McCullough leaves the best team in baseball to try to help out one of the worst. Interesting how that's going to happen.
It is interesting. But I've always said, and he interviewed for a bunch of managerial jobs, and once you get one, you can usually hang around for a while. I mean, if you have any type of success at all, and then you maybe have a couple of bad years, you get fired and you get picked up somewhere else. But baseball's in his blood. Great guy. Howard's a great guy. His family, Howard's wife taught both of my kids in school, and they loved her to death. I mean, Caitlin was talking about that yesterday when we all went to lunch together. So it's kind of a cool deal.
We got Daytona this weekend, Bailey. When's the last time you went to a race or covered a race?
I haven't done that in a long time. We used to go to Richmond for the Colonial basketball tournament, and we would go up the day early sometimes and go to qualifying and do some of that, and maybe sometimes go to the race. It's just gotten to be where it's a different animal now. I think I've told you this before, but back when I first started in '84, they would bring a plane to Greenville, and they would put me in a plane, Lee Moore, who was at Channel 12 in a plane, the guy at Channel 7 in a plane, and they'd fly us to Rockingham, land the plane, and we would go out and interview all the drivers about the race coming up in a week and a half, 2 weeks, and use that stuff. It was great. Got to meet Dale Earnhardt and Darrell Waltrip and all the guys that my dad thought were just the greatest ever, and so he thought I moved up in his book when I got to do that.
Yeah, good stuff. I got that coming up this week. What else you following? Local high school hoops?
High school basketball winding down. Tournaments will start pretty soon, and it's going to be interesting to see how far some of the teams in our area go. Obviously, the big bad Farmville Central Jaguars will be somewhere trying to get back in that state championship game. But Rose has had a really good year with Robert Duck in his first year. He's done a great job. They had that long winning streak, and South Central popped them, and they've won 2 or 3 more since then. Looking forward to that, and we get really busy with the spring because you get the high school basketball playoffs, you get the ACC tournament. We've got
you going to that?
It depends on what we've got with the high schools because they kind of back in the day I did anything to go to the ACC. I went to 25 straight, and I loved every minute of it. But then it's kind of gotten I don't know if I really want to go watch Stanford play SMU.
Nah. That is going to be. Does every team make it?
No, every team does not make it.
Okay. And I haven't even looked at the format.
Yeah, and Carolina's going to be playing early in the week because they're struggling a little bit. State may not make the tournament. They've lost so many in a row. So it's just I just love the days of the ACC tournament when you get there on Thursday and then all the teams would practice. So you get interviews there, do your stories. And then on Friday, 12-2, 7 and 9, great 4 games of basketball, and it was just so much fun. But it's not like that.
And now everything's haywire.
Yeah.
How long do you give a coach that took your team to the Final Four? Speaking on Kevin Keats, how many bad seasons does he get before you really consider getting rid of him?
I think you consider this one's a bad season. I think that
give them one more.
Yeah, I think you have to give them one more. I think you have to. I mean, they may not, but I think you almost have to. And things change so quickly with the portal and with the NIL and what you can raise. And I think I've heard State fans say before they don't raise anywhere near what Carolina raises, and and Carolina can't be happy with what they've got.
I was
going to
say, as Hubert Davis get another year.
I mean, that's a better question there probably.
Just a lot of changes potentially, or we'll see if those teams stay pat. All right, BB, good stuff. If you missed the Brian Bailey Show with Jeff Palumbo, you can check that out on Pirate Radio TV. Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. It's available at any time. It'll be airing at 6 o'clock. You're going to be out at the field this weekend, do anything live or just shooting the games?
Well, depending on how the game's schedule goes, if it goes as is right now, we'll be out. We'll go live at 5 and 6 on Friday for opening day. It's supposed to be cold, but we've had cold opening days before. I remember one opening day, Melissa had to take Storm to a basketball tournament in Charlotte, so Bella stayed with me. And I said, Bella, she was too young to stay by herself. I didn't have a babysitter. I said, you got to come with me. And bless her heart, she had about 3 coats on, and she sat on the tripod, base of the tripod, like a frozen icicle while I did the sports. I thought social services were going to be called.
Another cold opening day ahead for Bella and the Pirate fans.
Yeah, looks like it.
All right, BB. Thank you, man.
Brian Bailey joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. We'll take a break, come back. When we return, we'll talk to Justin Hardy. Looking forward to catching up with Deuce when we return on Pirate Radio Live. Talked to him earlier today. Moving forward, we'll get some fan and listener questions for Justin Hardy if you want to know more about his career, his life. But today, just kind of reintroducing him to the Pirate Nation, and we'll do that when we return on a Monday after this.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
At a theme park, you might have to choose between a great deal or the best experience.
Wow, total access is expensive.
But with U.S. Cellular Prepaid, getting a great deal doesn't mean sacrificing a great experience. U.S. Cellular has no hidden fees or gimmicks, and now you can get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G for free. U.S. Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at QualityEquip.com.
Life is unpredictable and full of possibilities. Chance by chance, moment by moment, we thrive on fueling epic stories that make each night unforgettable. At 4 Loko, we salute those who dare to live in the moment. 4 Loko nights should be big, bold, and unexpected. That is why 4 Loko pushes the boundaries through product innovation and live events. 4 Loko has just introduced new sour flavors, now available. Look for 4 Loko at your favorite retailer and at 4Loko.com. Make every night unforgettable with 4 Loko.
Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. Cucinella's has 2 locations with great options for lunch, dinner, takeout, and they now offer catering. Dine in for lunch with a slice, salad, and a drink with a friend, or stop by after work and grab a beer or glass of wine while you wait for your to-go order. The best pizza, grinders, salads, and homemade Italian ice is at Cucinella's. Cucinella's Midtown across from Best Buy, downtown across from Sup Dogs, and on Facebook and Instagram. Cucinella's, serving handcrafted pizza since 1932. Come taste the difference.
Hey, Pirate Nation, Lindsay Gray here with Carolina Caliber. In 1960, my granddaddy started his firearm business right here in Eastern NC. Still family owned and operated, we have the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and are one of the nation's top firearm dealers. At Carolina Caliber, we have everything you need from hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. We buy, sell, and trade. It's a time-honored tradition. Visit us at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winter.
Overtime's Tavern is officially open in downtown Greenville. Whether you're craving a cold drink, hot meal, or just a place to unwind with friends in a laid-back atmosphere, we've got you covered. Join us daily from 11 a.m. to midnight every day or stick around for our late-night hours on the weekends. Follow Overtime Tavern on Facebook or Instagram for daily specials and events, including live music. OT's is right across from the Sheets on Charles Boulevard in downtown Greenville. Overtime's Tavern, where every hour feels like overtime.
Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Like a cold beer on a hot summer day. Nice. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Auto World is under new ownership and is now part of the DriveHereNow.com network. DriveHereNow.com is run by local people who buy, service, detail, and sell everything directly to you. Greenville Auto World is now the 5th dealership to join DriveHereNow.com. Get car shopping today at DriveHereNow.com and choose a location near you. DriveHereNow.com, serving Eastern North Carolina for over 47 years and a proud supporter of the Pirates. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you. Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Real quick, before we get to Justin Hardy, the nicest Eagles fan alive is joining us, young Cole Martin. Cole, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
On your Super Bowl.
Thank you.
Are you on cloud 9 today?
I am. I don't know if a Monday has ever felt this good before. Honestly, Mondays aren't normally the best, but today's definitely a good Monday.
When did you know the game was over?
Probably after the interception and the touchdown to A.J. Brown. I mean, I know that was pretty early on in the game, but I don't know. Something about it, I was like, man, I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to come back from this.
Were you shocked at how easy it was?
Well, a little bit, but I knew that, like, if nothing screwy was going to happen with the refereeing, I was like, look, the Eagles got the better team on paper, really. So I had confidence.
Did the first Super Bowl in franchise history feel better than last night, or did last night feel better?
Ooh, so I was a lot younger, and I was only I hadn't even turned 10 when that first Super Bowl happened. So I remember. I'm obviously probably gonna remember more from this Super Bowl, but I don't know. It feels nice to beat the Chiefs and break up the dynasty, not let them get the three-peat. So I'd probably say this one. But if I had more like memories from the first one, I'd probably say the first one.
Right. All right. Enough of that. Congratulations, Cole.
And maybe the Commanders will be back next year.
Jaden Daniels will get us there one day.
One day.
I'm confident about that.
I think you can be confident about that. That's for sure.
And I really hope that we have a nice little Commanders-Eagles rivalry for the next, 5 years,
Yes.
Where we're the big dogs. That would be so cool.
Well, I mean, not necessarily with y'all being the big dogs, but, I'll be fine with the rivalry.
I'm saying Eagles, Commanders fighting for that, top spot.
Yeah.
I would love to be a part of that because, the Eagles probably aren't going anywhere for a while. So
right.
I hope we aren't either.
That's right. As long as it's not the Cowboys.
And we'll keep Dallas and New York pushed down as far as possible. That's the dream. All right, Cole, congrats, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
There he is, the nicest Eagles fan on earth, young Cole Martin. All right, let's hit the Justin Hardy interview. Justin going to be joining us on the show, courtesy of Social House Vodka. He's got his own special official vodka, J-Rock Limited Edition. We'll talk about that and some football as well. Right now with Deuce. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, the legend, Deuce is back. Justin Hardy joining us on Pirate Radio Live, part of the Pirate Radio family now. And Justin, great to talk with you, man. Good to see you again. How's everything going your way?
All is well, man. I can't complain.
Well, we'll talk about your football career. We'll talk about some other stuff going on, but also I want to tell you Justin Hardy's appearances on Pirate Radio is powered by Social House Vodka. They specialize in crafting premium American vodka using the highest quality ingredients, strict production standards, and a commitment to sustainability. You can find Justin's very own official vodka, J-Rock Limited Edition, by visiting socialhousevodka.com. Of all the cool things you've done in your life, having your own vodka's got to be up there, Justin. That's pretty cool, right?
Definitely up there for sure. Never thought I'd be in that avenue, but opportunity showed itself, so it was great to get into.
Very cool, very cool. Let's talk about what you're up to now, man. Putting together an awesome career up in the CFL. So tell us right now kind of where you stand as far as your playing career. You're going back for another year, right?
Yes, sir. I just signed to go back for another year. Pretty much off-season training is about to start. Well, pretty much started today. I always give myself after the Super Bowl to get back started going. So today was the first day back and getting prepared for the season.
And your season starts in the summer, right? So, like, when does camp and everything begin for you guys?
Yeah, training camp starts the first weekend in May or the last weekend in April. One of those.
Right.
It's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, not too far from another CFL season, and back there in Ottawa, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you were been an all-star. Again, you said you never thought you'd be tied in with the vodka avenue. How about being an all-star in Canada? I'm sure when you're growing up playing in Craven County, you probably didn't have that in mind. So how about where football has taken you in your life?
Man, it's taken me so far, meeting different people, seeing different things. I've been blessed to be able to use football as an avenue to get out and see the world and experience different things.
That's awesome stuff. Justin Hardy joining us one day after the Super Bowl. And, man, Justin, I was expecting a good game, thought it could go either way, had no idea it would be an Eagles blowout. How about you?
I didn't think it would be that either. I was looking forward to a good game. I seen how the game was going. It was real familiar to me. So I thought it was going to change a little bit, but it turned out it didn't. So it had to go all Philly way.
So how do you watch the NFL? Do you kind of just root for guys, root for your teammates? Like, do you like Atlanta because you played there? Do you not like Atlanta because they cut you? Like, how do you kind of view the NFL as a fan?
As a fan, I'm really just rooting for guys that I played with, coaching staff that I coach, that coached me throughout my career. Really, that's the gist of how I look at the NFL now.
Who are your favorite coaches you got to work with Justin?
Man, Dan Quinn, head coach when I was in Atlanta. He had a great year this year with Washington. Raheem Morris, who's back in Atlanta right now. He was my receiver coach when I was playing in Atlanta. He's the head coach now. Kyle Shanahan, he's in San Francisco now. Some great mind guys right there. Top of the list for sure.
And all active head coaches. I'm a Washington fan. I love what Dan Quinn did in year one, and I can't wait to see what he can do in year two. And just I sat around all day yesterday saying I think Jaden Daniels can take us to this game. How about the rookie there in Washington and what they got cooking up?
He definitely has the talent to do so. Like I said, just buying into what Dan Quinn got going on in Washington, I feel like they are a piece away from actually doing it. So it's interesting to see moving forward.
Need to get some help with for Terry at the receiver position. I love Terry McLaurin. Who are your favorite guys to watch at the receiver position in the NFL?
Man, it's a lot of guys. I'm a Keenan Allen guy. I like Devontae Adams. Man, it's a lot of guys out there that are doing a great job right now, really. Just try to take a lot from all their game and trying to incorporate in mine.
Man, we were just in awe of what you did at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium. Then you go on to the NFL, and you're playing with a guy, Julio Jones, who does stuff we've hardly ever seen. What was it like being around him and trying to, compete with him day in, day out and also be his teammate?
Man, as far as competing with him, he in the category by himself,
Yeah.
Just kind of got to chop that up to the game. And he's blessed as an individual to be able to play the game the way he did. But just being able to, watch his work ethic, the work he put in on the field and it carried over, translated to the game, it was actually good to see. Like, he wasn't one of those, I guess how you say, prima donnas that receivers get, the notion of he wasn't one of those guys. So, and it translated to the game, and he was able to be as good as he was.
You said it before I could, Justin. The receivers get a stereotype of being divas and all that. You certainly have never been in that category, and I was going to say neither has Julio. We only see kind of what we see from the outside, but seemed like a pretty kind of quiet, low-key guy. Is that how he was? Kind of like yourself?
Like I said, if he knew you and, like I said, teammates around you, he's going to communicate, he's going to talk. He's going to the brotherhood is always there. But like I said, when he's by himself, he's by himself.
And how about yourself, Justin? Like look, I hadn't been around you or anything, but talking to you today, just kind of following you on social media and stuff, like, it seems like you really hadn't changed either, right? You still the same guy you were all those years ago in Eastern North Carolina?
Same guy, staying out of the way. I'm a peace guy. Anything that brings me peace, I'm doing. I don't really like to get outside of that too much.
And like, things are tempting too, man, especially when you get to where you got with money, with fame, being in a big city, all that. And we talk about like athletes get in trouble. Well, they have a lot more opportunities to get in trouble than a lot of us folks do. So how did you kind of keep yourself away from that and just stay on the grind?
Like I said, peace. I don't like my peace to be interrupted. So if I feel like it's going to interrupt my peace, I'm probably not going to do it. 9 times out of 10, I'm in the house anyway, so you can't get in too much trouble in the house.
There you go. Hey, put that on a T-shirt. Justin Hardy joining us, courtesy of Social House Vodka. You can get his J-Rock limited edition at socialhousevodka.com. Justin, how about the Pirates season, man? I don't know how closely you followed it, but it was a roller coaster. They fired the head coach, Mike Houston. Blake Harrell comes in. They end up winning 7 games and then an 8th against NC State in the bowl game. Just a crazy year. How much did you keep up with ECU this year?
I kept up with it a little bit. Being up in the CFL, you kind of got a little time to kind of explore and pay attention to a lot of things. So actually seeing ECU, kind of the trouble that they had at the beginning of the season, and then with the firing of the coach and the new head coach coming in and kind of changing the program around, getting a bowl win, it's good for the program. It's definitely hard for guys like me that has been there, and the coaching staff that I had is, is gone now. So it's not really who's there and whatnot. So just being able to just get back to that, understand and get to know the staff, the players, it was good to do.
Justin Hardy joining us. And Justin, how do you feel when you see all this big money flying around college football right now? It stinks that you and Shane and Zay and the guys just missed out on it, but do you look at it too like you kind of paved? I always say there's a reason that UBE had number 2 jerseys at UBE. There was a reason for that. Would have been great if you could have got a piece of that pie, but you just missed out on about a few years.
Just missed out on it. It definitely would have been good, but like you said, that's kind of some of the stuff that we was preaching and trying to get past for the guys to get compensated. So I'm actually happy that they were able to get it done.
Yeah, Justin, you ever where are you living at right now?
I'm in Atlanta right now.
Okay, you ever make it back here to Eastern North Carolina?
Yeah, 3 times. My mom still is that way, so anytime I get a chance to get that way, especially in the off season, in between training, I try to get there.
Good deal. Well, hopefully you can get back here to Greenville, and
we can see you in person, do an interview in our studio here. But we'll be catching up with you weekly here, talking football, talking life, talking other stuff with Justin Hardy, and his appearances brought to you by Social House Vodka. Tell us about the J-Rock Limited Edition, Justin. What kind of separates it from other vodkas? What do you like about it?
Man, it's a smooth vodka. At first, I wasn't even a vodka fan. You know, growing up, as I got up in age, I kind of transitioned from vodka to something, well, not drinking at all, really. Yeah. But just having a special edition bottle got me back into it, and then understanding how it was made and the smoothness of it. It's been great.
Awesome, man. We'll check that out for sure. And Justin, we'll keep up with you, man, and we'll talk again, which is awesome to kind of reintroduce you to Pirate Nation. But we miss you around here, but it's great to see you, and we'll be talking more to you. And I'll get some fan questions for you next week. See what the folks want to know about Justin Hardy when we talk next week.
Definitely sounds good.
All right, there is Deuce, Justin Hardy, joining us here on Pirate Radio Live, part of the Pirate Radio crew. Now we'll be checking in with Justin each and every week, so we'll get some of your fan questions for next time.
We need to get Cardi back together. Get Justin Hardy and Shane Cardinal at the same time.
I like that. Get a little Bryce Justin Hardy.
Oh, for sure.
Storytellers. Tell some stories. All right. We'll be back with you to wrap up hour number 2. Cliff Godwin joins us hour 3. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, on a Monday after this.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
This is Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts, Pitt County's go-to shop for all things golf carts. We have E-Z-Go, club car, and utility carts to choose from. Whether it's for the beach, riding around the neighborhood, or working in the yard, 360 Golf Carts has the perfect ride for you. If you have issues with your current cart, take it by my shop for an expert's diagnosis. From parts to sales to service, we have you covered. We will even deliver right to you. So come see me, Brian Harris, on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. 360 Golf Carts, Pirates supporting Pirates.
What's even better than going to Jimmy John's? The great taste of Jimmy John's coming to you. Check out their convenient catering bundle, including a 12-pack of half sandwiches made with fresh baked bread, hand-sliced meats, and fresh veggies, plus 2 premium sides, 15 chips, and 15 desserts, all for one great price. You can also choose an a la carte option. Pick it up, or they'll set it up for you. And don't forget Jimmy John's loyalty app with a free sandwich after your first visit. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson, and online at jimmyjohns.com.
orthopedics.com.
This is Dr. Dixon from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Volova with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
Pirate Radio.
Behind every captain, there's a crew. Sure, some of you are as ugly as a sea cucumber. Some of you are closer to being a chair or coat rack than a pirate. And some of you are just fish I've dressed up in a hat.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. Listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Does life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Does your active lifestyle have your body aching? If so, K-Ross Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. Visit them on East 10th Street and try their services like float therapy, infrared sauna, cold plunge, and salt halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact them today at krossfloats.com. K-Ross Floats and Wellness Studio, restful intentions. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you. Pirate Radio Live. I'm in the post-football depression mode right now.
I'll be there tomorrow.
No games coming
the
up.
previous caller kind of sent me into a full-blown depression.
Yeah. There's other things to fill my sports appetite, but it just doesn't quite taste the same as football.
Yeah.
Now, once Shirley hits that March Madness music. Wow. Yeah, I like the old one.
Inject that into my veins.
They don't do the whatever that is. Is it a guitar?
The guitar riff?
Yeah, riff.
They don't do that anymore, I don't think. I think it's more like
hit it again.
Yeah, hit that again, Shirley.
Got me fired up.
But once this rolls around, I'm gonna be excited. We'll do another March Madness promotion here at Pirate Radio. We'll have our in-house bracket challenge.
I'm excited for that.
We'll have the games for you on Pirate Radio, so we get Thursday and Friday off.
Thursday and Friday.
That's what I'm excited about.
Right here on Pirate Radio, the voice.
You serious, Clark?
Yep.
My God.
All day, noon till after midnight, Thursday, Friday, round one.
Those Thursday, Fridays of March Madness, it's my 2 favorite days of the year.
Yep, that's mine too.
Just all day basketball.
And if we got off,
we're gonna get off.
We're gonna get off.
I know where I'll be.
Buck or overtime?
I'll probably start the day at overtimes and then make my way to the Buck as I get full.
I wanted to do something last year. Maybe we can do it this year. On either Thursday or Friday, we set up here at noon, and we can't leave the studio until we hit like a certain number of bets.
Oh,
like I might have said 3 consecutive.
Mm-hmm.
3 consecutive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we
I'll
could
be here till the Elite 8 if that's the case.
We could knock them out early, or we could be here all day.
All month.
Maybe 3 consecutive, or like 6 total, or something.
Yeah.
But like I think that would be fun because we really would be sweating it out.
That'd be very fun
because we'd be ready to get out of here at some point.
I think think we had to each hit 2.
I also thought about maybe like we can't bring anything, and like if a listener would have to bring something for us to get something. Like,
couldn't even bring like a water.
Like we'd be begging people for food.
I know. Steve Hill would definitely bring us something.
Yeah, some cupcakes or something. John Moody says Daytona 500 is Sunday. I'm fired up for that.
Yeah,
Daytona 500.
Brett was trying to tell me in clip, it's baseball season, man. Baseball season. It's NASCAR season.
Who's watching races?
Who's watching races?
Yeah.
Your boy is watching races.
Come on.
Yeah, boy.
ECU plays George Mason on Sunday.
Well, and I'm excited for that, but not as excited as I am for the Great American Race.
Where will you be at for the Great American Race?
either overtime or the Bucks.
Do you,
Overtimes or the Buck.
You got to deal with them?
No, but
you should.
You out to.
You out to. We'll do our fantasy draft coming up on Tuesday.
Coach Mac?
Tomorrow.
Myself, Mac, and Bone.
I was at the store getting, I can't plug my phone anymore, so I had to get a wireless charger. And they had a NASCAR 2025 preview magazine, so I bought that just to study up.
That's old school right there.
Yeah.
Magazine. Shirley, hit that again real quick. I'm going to take a guess and say you hate Darrell Waltrip.
You think I hate Darrell Waltrip?
Oh, wow. You like him?
I love Darrell Waltrip.
Okay. Interesting.
Why would I hate Darrell Waltrip?
I don't know. I just feel like a lot of like big time NASCAR people do and think he's hokey or whatever. I don't know.
Well, when it comes to NASCAR, you need hokey.
Yeah.
If he was calling NFL games, I'd hate his guts, but
hokey check.
What was that sound clip?
Let's go racing, boys.
Not a NASCAR guy.
Oh, definitely not.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. That's how he used to start the race. Which he doesn't do it anymore, right? Nah, Clint Boyer's.
Oh, yeah, no, it's Harvick and Boyer, and is it still Mike Joy?
Do you like Fox or whoever else does it? I like Fox.
I like Fox, but they only get like the first 10.
Yeah.
And the later season races mean more, and those are more entertaining in some aspects. But commentating team, I like Fox. Big Harvick guy, anyways.
Yeah, I think I like Boyer. I think he's kind of entertaining.
Yeah, Boyer's fun. Harvick, I think last year was Harvick's first full-time year. He gave a lot of great insight, really took you into the mind of a racer. Clint Boyer's just the comedy act, really.
So Fox will have it. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's on.
Fox has it till May 18th, and then you know who takes over?
Prime
Video.
Yeah, I can already tell you. You think Twitter for old whites was bad or Facebook was bad last night? Wait till they got to figure out they need a subscription to watch NASCAR.
Prime, how do they deliver it to you? So they got 5 on Prime, 5 on TNT, 3 on USA, and then 1 on NBC. And then all the playoffs will be on USA until the final 3.
Nice. And who's going to be calling those Prime and TNT races? Dale Jr.
Okay.
He's not the best in the booth.
Are we raising hell?
I've heard.
We're praising Dale.
Are we praising Dale?
Isn't he kind of Romo-ish where he gets excited, like he's really into it, but he's not very polished?
Better racer, but anytime Dale Jr.'s on
better
TV,
racer than Tony Romo?
No, better racer than he is a commentator.
And he wasn't that good a racer.
Cool.
Am I wrong?
He was not as good as his dad.
All right.
It's hard to hate Dale Jr. Can't hate number 8.
Johnny says the duels on Thursday should be great. There are 9 teams fighting for 4 spots. Okay.
Nice.
I always say I'm going to get into that, and I never do. And I'm not going to get into it this year. But I'll be watching Daytona.
Yeah, the fantasy will help you at least keep up with it.
Oh, Jamie likes the slow March Madness. Do we have that, Shirley? The sad March Madness music? I don't even know what that would be called. But that's like when ECU loses. We fire up maybe March Madness slow or sad March Madness, or I don't know where that would be. Might be in the locker room folder or the sports bar. We'll get that at some point. I was kind of proud of my girls last night. They watched the Super Bowl.
Good.
And Lily was upset early because she's bought into the conspiracy thing. So when A.J. Brown got that penalty, she was like, they're cheating. The refs are cheating.
Yeah, last night was strange because the Chiefs had
Did you say there's something strange here?
After about the 5th or 6th flag on the Chiefs, I literally said,
There's something strange here.
Yeah.
Did you see D-Hop talk about, like, oh, y'all don't want to talk about these touchy calls that we got tonight? It's like, dude, you were down 34-0.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about that crap.
Yeah, refs were
a non-factor.
That was an ass whipping.
I hate this conspiracy crap anyways. As soon as somebody starts talking about that, I was like, oh, okay, I don't have to listen to anything you say.
But, yeah, Lily was pulling for the Eagles. She said she hates the Chiefs more than the Eagles. I found that interesting.
Did that disappoint you?
No, I just kind of am glad she was into football. Oh, I posted it on Twitter, but I got her a.
I was going to ask you about that.
Joe Burrow shirt, and she loved that.
Nice.
So that was kind of cool. Like, I've never given her, when she was a baby, I had her in a Sean Taylor baby jersey.
Yeah.
But, like, I've never got her a football item because she doesn't care about it, but she's starting to follow it a little bit more. So she was pumped about her Joe Burrow shirt.
That had to make you feel good.
It did. It made me feel really good. So I'm kind of excited for football again next year.
That's an actual cool, neat, sweet story.
Ooh. I like that.
Cool, neat, sweet.
All right, let's take a break. Cliff Godwin in the house. We'll talk to the head ball coach of the Diamond Bucks when we return. Monday edition, Pirate Radio Live. Back with you with the coach. If you got a question, you can get it in on YouTube. We'll talk to you after this. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bucked
If
up.
you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Chronic joint pain is exhausting, and that goes for ENC's football legend and all-time passing leader, David Garrard.
And it's not always just the physical part of it. Sometimes it's the mental part of it. You know something is about to kind of derail your normal day, what it was turning out to be a beautiful day. And you're like, I'm starting to feel some pain or clicking in my knee.
That's why the regenerative treatments of QC Kinetics has been so life-changing for thousands just like David Garrard. Their treatments provide long-term pain relief without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation. 252-765-PAIN.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Pirate fans, 2025 East Carolina football season tickets are on sale now and can be purchased for as little as $115. Head coach Blake Harrell wants you to be a part of his first full season as the Pirate coach as he builds momentum off of the 8-win season and the Military Bowl win over North Carolina State. Call 1-800-DIAL-ECU or go to ECUPirates.com today to get your 2025 season tickets.
Looking for the best craft beers, wine, and mead in Greenville? Visit Tub Thumpers Beverage House at 623 Red Banks Road. They're your one-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. They also have your favorite domestic beers at great prices. Whether you're stocking up for a special occasion or just exploring new flavors, they've got something for every taste. With expert advice and great prices, Tub Thumpers is the place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Stop by Tub Thumpers Beverage House today, where your next favorite drink is waiting.
Tired of the same old gym routine? Rebel Fitness is here to change the game. Whether you're throwing punches, kicking it in kickboxing, or mastering MMA, we bring the heat with specialized group classes that make fitness feel like a fight you actually want to win. At Rebel Fitness, we're not just about lifting weights, we're about lifting spirits. Join a community of badasses who are rebelling against the norm and crushing their fitness goals. Sweat, lift, move, fuel, fight for a healthier, happier you. Rebel Fitness, where fitness meets fun. Join the movement today. Visit us at 3700 Charles Boulevard or visit rebelfitnessnc.com.
It's the perfect time to grab your wings, Greenville. This February, Wings Over Greenville is giving you 10% off your entire order when you use the code PIRATE25 online or in the app. Craving something delicious? They've got you covered. No minimum purchase. Redeem it one time a day so you can keep the wings coming all month long. So hurry. Code PIRATE25 is good all February long, but only online or through the app. Wings Over Greenville, the wings that make every game day even better. Order now and save. Use the code PIRATE25 only at Wings Over Greenville.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. And be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find the location near you at AtlanticWireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you. Hour number 3 of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here. Chan Man out. The suit calls it a day at 5 o'clock. That's what he does now. Shirley is here. Intern Will, the big dog Glenn Griffin, Mark Alexander, Jarrett Watkins here, and to my left, the head ball coach of the Pirates, Cliff Godwin, joining us here in the Pirate Radio studios. Coach, appreciate your time. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. I've talked to a number of your players, and Dixon, Parker, Ethan, Colby, they're all ready to see a different jersey and play a real game. As a coach, I know you love your practice and scrimmages, but do you feel the same, or you wish you had another couple weeks to practice here?
No, I think we're ready. I mean, I think our guys have put in good work since we've been back for Christmas break, and the weather, for the most part, has cooperated with us to be able to get out there a whole lot. So definitely get a couple more practices in. We were able to get out there today because there's weather this week, and normally would have today off, but we practiced a little bit today. We'll have tomorrow off and then go Wednesday and Thursday.
There was some talk at Media Day that, you know, all the new players, they're not new anymore. They're part of the team. We like to use narratives in our line of work, Coach. So can we use the – you notice that?
Yeah.
But how do you feel about that? Like, do you think there might be some growing pains, or you expect from day one these newcomers to fit right in, get the ball rolling, win some games here? How do you feel about it?
Well, we're talented, so if we play smart baseball, I mean, you could see us play really well early. I do feel that way. I mean, we definitely have enough talent to be super successful this year. Definitely some new guys in our system. The older guys and the coaching staff have done a great job acclimating those guys into the system. And freshmen, I tell them they're not freshmen anymore, they're sophomores. So, you know, they've been hardening our program from the fall into the preseason, and especially position players have face really good arms. So they have seen really good arms in inter squads because of our pitching staff, and then our pitchers have faced very quality hitters. So I think both sides of the ball are ready to go and definitely ready to see a different uniform.
Coach, I saw today Ethan Norby will get the ball on Friday. You said that earlier today, and he was, I guess, going to go out of the bullpen, but due to some adversity, and it seems like not just East Carolina, but a lot of years, a lot of teams start with adversity to start the season. You've got a little bit going your way with an injury, but how about Ethan going to the starter role? You like guys that can do different things, whether it be two-way guys or bullpen starter guys. So I know you feel comfortable with him out there.
Yeah, Ethan, number one, has worked his tail off and gotten a lot better. He's better than he was last year, and he was a freshman All-American, but him and Coach Knight worked on a lot of different things. His velocity's ticked up, his off-speed pitches are better, and he's actually throwing a changeup some now, which was really non-existent last year. In a perfect world, we wanted to have some experience in the back end of the bullpen with really good stuff, and he has that. But Ryan Towers is dealing with a little bit of an arm injury, but we had found out great news last week that his UCL is fully intact, which when you have an MRI of an elbow and your UCL is fully intact as a pitcher is very abnormal. Normally there's some sort of fraying even if you're good to go and keep pitching, and he came back with a full clean bill of health, and so he will not be available opening weekend and definitely the first couple weekends, but he will get back on the throwing protocols starting next weekend, and he'll start picking up a baseball, and he's feeling good already, so we're excited about that. But yes, Norby will go on Friday, and Sean Jenkins will go on Saturday, and TBA on Sunday.
I know you said Sean Jenkins worked his tail off as well, and some of his teammates have said the same. In fact, they voted him hardest worker, I believe you said.
Hardest working pitcher amongst the pitching staff, and then Braxton Trammell, another freshman from the same high school. Braxton is actually a true freshman. Sean should be a senior in high school, but they both were voted the hardest working players on our team, so pretty special there.
I guess you'll be recruiting Hickory more if you keep getting it. I mean, that's pretty darn good right there.
If they got that kind of makeup, for sure.
No doubt. And then TBA, you got any candidates there or guys you're looking at? Or are you going to leave that?
We're going to leave that as TBA. As I told our team, it's been very, very successful for the Pirates over the course of...
TBA has a good record.
It has a very good record for the Pirates. I mean, in 2022, we were basically going TBA. So, and
y'all would put out that graphic. Not you, but ECU Baseball. Well, I put that out. But TBA.
Yeah.
How about as far as the position slots go? Any injuries in the hitters, fielders for you?
No, we're pretty healthy on the position player side. I mean, Riley Johnson's coming back from both his shoulders, but look, he's had some shoulder soreness in his throwing arm. But I would tell you this: I ain't worried about that guy. When game time comes, that guy will be ready to go.
No doubt about it. Looking forward to this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, George Mason. Coach, how about your lineup? Who are you excited? How about a newcomer or two in the lineup or in the field for you this year you're excited to see?
Yeah, I would say, Braxton Trammell, he could play third base, could play some outfield, switch hitter, super physical, voted the hardest worker, but just a guy that doesn't act like a freshman. You definitely see him. Austin Irby, another freshman bat. You can see him at first base. You can see him at DH as well. Alex Peltier, I always want to mess up his last name. Super athletic outfielder, can really run. He's got a hose from the outfield. Can really do a lot of things. Steal bases, super dynamic. Can hit doubles. Will run some balls out of the yard. Michael Kalinich, who will be the backup catcher behind Walker Barron, but he swung the bat very well in the preseason and has continued to develop behind the plate with Coach Lartigue working with him a whole lot. Braden Burris, another freshman that has really come on the past couple weeks, and just a gritty player, can run, can bunt. You might see him at second, third, in a pinch at shortstop or left field. And Keenan Bowman, redshirted last year, but Keenan has had a really good fall and a really good preseason as well.
Coach, you should be proud of me. I used to come in and I'd be like, how are you going to do it without Evan Krasinski? Or how are you going to survive without Pack and Brickhouse? Yeah, Burley. I don't do that anymore, but I do have a question. How are you going to survive without Justin Wilcoxon back there? Talk about the catcher position. He was such a great leader for your team, but I know you got some talent back there.
Yeah, so J-Dub, but J-Dub wasn't what he was last year or even his redshirt junior year. Early on he worked his tail off, and super proud of him. Obviously brought a ton of experience back last year, but Ryan McChrystal was able to help him out some as well. That's the thing I've been really proud of Michael Kalinich, because Walker, no offense to Walker, is not the biggest human being out there. So, we knew he was going to have to take on a lot of workload with J-Dub's exit. Walker has done a tremendous job this past weekend. I mean, he was a game changer defensively, and he'll be fine swinging the bat. But he's really made a solid force behind the plate as far as blocking baseballs, and he's got a hose behind the plate. And, Michael was a good compliment. Michael's a good offensive player. Not the thrower that Walker is, but he blocks well, he receives well. And then you got John Collins that might see some time back there, but really a DH possibility, who has a ton of power and hit a home run this weekend.
There you go. Got some options at catcher. You mentioned McChrystal. I immediately got disgusted because his Eagles won last night, and I'm sure he's got a S-eating grin on his face somewhere.
Yep.
That was...
Did you see he got engaged, too?
I did not see that.
Yeah, Carter Cunningham texted me last night, but I texted McChrystal, so he got engaged too. So
nice, big weekend.
Yeah, big
for Rhino.
Big week.
Good stuff. Cliff Godwin joining us, Coach. I talked to Ethan Norby last week. He's a big Minnesota sports fan. I asked him, how much he enjoys watching sports. He likes his Vikings. He said he likes his Twins, but it's tough to watch a major league game because he said it's all home runs or strikeouts, and he really enjoys the college game more. And I'm just curious, when you watch the NFL, it's all at a shotgun pretty much. It looks a lot like college. Do you feel like college baseball and Major League Baseball are almost separate with the way the game's played, or do you see, similarities between the two?
I see similarities between the two, but especially the way we play the game here at East Carolina is probably a lot different.
Yeah.
Because we will use small ball if the game presents itself. We will steal bases, which the Major League game, obviously, with the new bases, more stolen bases this year than probably ever in the history of MLB. I don't know that stat for a fact, but
that new throw over the first rule affected it a little bit too.
Yep, for sure, because you got really two attempts, a third attempt.
You got to get him.
Got to get him.
Yeah.
But I would say I really don't enjoy watching Major League Baseball in the regular season unless Burley's playing, Gavin's playing, Norby's playing, or Mackenzie Gore is pitching. So that's normally my go-to games in the regular season. Now, when the playoffs happen, I feel like now the big leagues, that is more of college baseball, because when you're playing a 162-game schedule, I mean, like the Yankees, they're just going to sit back and try to hit home runs, and pitchers are going to try to strike guys out. But then you see in the postseason how they got exposed defensively because the Dodgers put a ton of pressure on them. So I think it's more like the college game when the playoffs happen.
It really was magnified. I know you probably watched it cussing at the TV. You're so angry. What are the Yankees doing with the defense? I remember John Smoltz going on and on about Juan Soto's lack of a leadoff first and how half a foot or whatever is the difference. And I was kind of fascinated by that. I don't think about those intricacies when I'm watching baseball, but just the little things. The Dodgers, which they got the best players too, but they did those little things. Yankees didn't, and Dodgers beat them pretty easily.
Well, it's funny. Sam Nairn, who is in the ECU Hall of Fame and is the, I think he's the minor league pitching coordinator for the Nationals now. Those titles changed so much, but he actually stopped by the scrimmage on Friday. He sent me a clip that Rojas, the shortstop, was on some kind of podcast after they had won the World Series, and the guy asked him, what was y'all's plan going into the series with the Yankees? And literally they were just trying to put as much pressure on the Yankees as possible because they knew they would mess it up. He goes, that was the thing. We wanted to get the biggest leads at first versus the pitchers we could. We wanted to steal bases, run the bases well. And, I go back to the play where Soto or Judge throws the ball back into second base, and Ohtani is able to get to third with one out because Torres or whoever it was lets the ball ricochet off of him when it's coming in. Well, now they get a sac fly. Well, Freddie Freeman would have never hit the grand slam in game 1 if Ohtani doesn't get to third base with 1 out, and how the free 90s, really magnified. And then if you win game 1 as the Yankees, does the series play out? You know how baseball is with momentum. Does the series play out?
So one little play like that can balloon and magnify into something greater.
Garrett Cole not covering first base.
Yeah, speaking of first base, do you like the new base, the orange base on the outside?
I don't. I don't think that we thought this out well as college coaches, because they're going to end up going to the bigger base like professional baseball. And the reason I say that is, when you look at it, you're like, oh, well, it's going to be safer because the first baseman's going to use the white bag and the runner's going to use the arm on face value.
Right.
Well, if there's a throw up the line, the first baseman can't use the backside of the orange bag. He cannot use that. So you think about the play in the 2016 regional championship game against William & Mary when Eric Tyler tags third, throws it as bases loaded, 1 out. Jacob Wolf struggling, and he throws it to Bryce Harmon. He stretches in foul territory to the backside of the bag and catches that. I don't know if but it's like Sports Center #1 play. You can't do that now. So you basically just either have to stand there and get ran over,
right,
or you just look at the ball sail and go chase after it. So I just don't think it was a well thought out rule, and that's my opinion. But hey, guess what? I'm just one coach.
And we're doing hypotheticals here, but that was a real play, so we can talk. But so in that case, if the first baseman does kind of go into foul territory, the runner then goes inside. The runner can't touch the white bag, right? He's got to touch the orange bag.
So Bryce was able to go to the foul territory side of the first base bag. Well, now there's an orange base there.
Right.
So you can't use that. So really, you're standing in the middle of where the runner needs to run. So that guy is going to run directly into you and blow you up.
I'm sure. And I'm saying the runner can't then go to the white bag because he's got to touch the orange bag.
Yeah, the only time the first baseman can use the orange bag is on a strike 3 that is a block that goes to foul territory.
All right. So is now a good time to bring up Cliff Godwin ejections for this year? Because I could see one happening from there.
I tell you this, and I said this on media day. You heard me say this. I feel bad for umpires,
right?
Because they've got this 20-second clock.
Yeah,
they've got the batter has to be in the box with their eyes up within 8 seconds. And they can't, quick pitch. And then the hitter, if you don't have your eyes up, then that's a timeout and that's a ball. So then you've got the double bases. Now you've got the foreign substance stuff. That
they got to check the pitchers.
They got to check the pitchers, which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing, but you're asking the umpires to continually do more and more and more, and then you wonder why they might miss a call. Well, they've got too much on their plate.
Yeah, that's a good point. Cliff Godwin joining us. We'll have Coach hang out one more segment. We got a lot of questions to get to on YouTube. Get your questions in. We'll run those down when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Monday with the skipper for the Pirates, Cliff Godwin. We'll be back with you after these words.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
This is Dr. Hoad from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
It's the perfect time to grab your wings, Greenville. This February, Wings Over Greenville is giving you 10% off your entire order when you use the code PIRATE25 online or in the app. Craving something delicious? They've got you covered. No minimum purchase. Redeem it one time a day so you can keep the wings coming all month long. So hurry. Code PIRATE25 is good all February long, but only online or through the app. Wings Over Greenville, the wings that make every game day even better. Order now and save. Use the code PIRATE25. Only at Wings Over Greenville.
Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Do your golf, tennis, and workouts have your body aching? If so, Kyra's Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. Come visit us at 2800 East 10th Street and try our services like our float therapy, which is a private pool containing a saturated solution of Epsom salt that allows you to float effortlessly for ultimate relaxation and therapy. At Kyra's Wellness Studio, we also have an infrared sauna, cold plunge, and salt and halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact us today at KyrasFloats.com. Kyra's Float and Wellness Studio. Restful intentions.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
Hi, this is Christy Conway.
Hi, this is Tracy Ayers.
It's a great time to list your home for sale with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate. It's a low inventory market. Right now, Pitt County is experiencing a shortage of homes on the market, especially at certain price points. Currently, there's only about 2.5 months of home inventory available, with the average sales price sitting right at $300,000. Visit our website, encpiraterealty.com, to connect with our experienced team of agents.
Go Pirates!
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Ottavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Ottavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Ottavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit OttavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Ottavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Pirate Radio.
Mr. Gibbs, Captain, you may throw my hat if you like. Aye, aye, Captain. Hooray! Now go and get it.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Chronic pain, joint pain hovers, and you never know when it's going to rear its ugly head, and that goes for David Garrard, too. And this is why the medical professionals at QC Kinetics take their job so seriously. When they treat patients like David Garrard, they are delivering long-term relief. Treatments without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today, 252-765-PAIN. That's 252-765-PAIN. And Greenville Utilities Neighbor-to-Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor-to-Neighbor program. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right, looking at the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, couple of games involving top 25 teams tonight. How about the folks in Clemson? could witness a win over Duke and North Carolina in the span of 3 days. Clemson knocking off Duke on Saturday. They host North Carolina tonight in Little John at 7 o'clock. And then after that, Kelvin Sampson and his Houston Cougars will host the Baylor Bears coming up. Both of those games on ESPN. Got college hoops going on. Got college baseball coming up. Cliff Godwin joining us inside the Pirate Radio studios. Got a lot of questions on YouTube. We'll hit those real quick for Coach. And kind of talked about the MLB game earlier in our conversation. Jamie asking, is there any desire, even small, for you to coach in the big leagues, Cliff?
Zero.
All right. You're college the rest of your way.
That's it.
All right. Johnny Stats, I don't know where he gets this stuff from. This is not a question. This is for Coach's consideration, he says. In the past 3 seasons, Jake Hunter has only surrendered 2 hits, no runs, no walks, struck out 13 during the 5th inning with a whip of .027 and opponent batting average .083. He is unreal in the 5th inning, Coach. So remember that for this year.
I'll remember that. And, you can't put him in the 5th inning when Trey Savage is dealing.
Good point.
Hey,
Trey, I got to get you, bud. Jake's good in the 5th. I'm sorry. How is Jake, and when will we see him on the mound?
You'll see him this weekend. It's just been a tremendous blessing. I've never seen somebody come back as fast from Tommy John surgery. Now, he had the brace, which the recovery is a little bit shorter than a full Tommy John surgery, but he's been facing our hitters. This past weekend, he looked a little bit tired, but the protocol that he was going through basically in the preseason was, and this was coming from his surgeon, was basically he was facing hitters on Tuesday and then flipping around facing hitters on Friday. And I think it finally caught up to him this past weekend, but he went last Tuesday and then Sunday this weekend. But he will be available to go this weekend and has looked great and has felt great for the most part, which has been a boost for the Pirates for sure.
Talked during the break about guys growing up, coming out of their shells. I feel like it was a little bit of a different Jake Hunter at media day, especially when I asked, how did you kind of improve yourself when you couldn't do anything physically? And thinking he would say something mental or new grip or something, but he said he worked on relationships with the team, with others, and I found that to be a pretty interesting answer, Coach.
Yeah, Jake has definitely taken on a big workload from a leadership standpoint, and sometimes when I say get forced into it, when you become the older guy, he's a 4th-year senior, you got Riley Johnson's a 5th-year senior, but a lot of guys have stepped up, and definitely probably early on it was out of his comfort zone, but the thing I know about Jake is he loves East Carolina, he wants us to win, so if he needs to say something to somebody to get them going in the right direction, he definitely would do that.
All right, Mike P. Says, what are red flags you look at when visiting a kid on a recruiting visit, in-home or on campus?
Well, it's funny that somebody would say that. I would tell you this. Anybody can act a certain way when they're around their parents and they're around the coaches. And as much as we do our homework, it's a very inexact science for sure. Now, once they've been in our program for 4 to 6 months, I can tell you exactly who they are because you just cannot hide from what your true colors are. And Coach Palumbo, Coach Knight, Coach Lartigue, all of us do a lot of research on who we're bringing in. But our culture will spit you out as quick as anything else if you're not willing to work hard and be a team player.
He asked also, are there any parent-related red flags? I'm sure you could find some if you're looking for them.
Yeah, I'll hold my comments on that one.
Fair enough. Jamie says, would you like the AAC to follow the ACC in making the conference tournament single elimination?
Well, really, when you talk about the ACC, they have a pod system, so it becomes single elimination. But I think they play 2 games maybe in the winner of their pool. I'm not sure. It might be 3 games. I got no idea. But I really don't like the pod. I like for a team to have to come through. And the one thing that we're changing this year in our conference tournament, which I pounded on the desk, this changed in 2018. So in 2018, the way the schedule was set up, you had 4 teams play on Tuesday, 4 teams play on Wednesday. Now, the 1 seed did play on Tuesday, but there was weather coming in, so all 8 teams played on Tuesday that year. and then we didn't get a day off, and then everybody played on Wednesday because they were worried about weather. Well, this year we're backing everything up to Wednesday, so the first game for everybody won't happen until Wednesday. And I think moving forward, since we have 10 baseball teams in our conference, there'll be some sort of like play-in game for like the last 4 to get to a certain day. But this year, with all the hurricanes that came through Florida, actually the Phillies complex had some water damage and stuff. The Phillies just didn't want to have any other extra teams there for the conference tournament.
All right. Mike P., what are your thoughts on the current state of youth sports, specifically travel ball?
In my opinion, if I was a parent, I would make sure my kid played for the best coach that taught them how to play their prospective sport, but also taught them how to act on things they could control. Do they show up on time? Do they work hard? Are they really working on whatever skill? I think that's a lost art. I think travel ball in general, there's a lot of playing and there's not a lot of practicing.
Right.
And then when they get to our level, we're having to teach them a lot of fundamentals. And back when I was coming out of high school, there wasn't a ton of travel baseball, but you had coaches that demanded the game of baseball. And I would say that for all sports, whether it's travel basketball or I guess they have some kind of select 7-on-7 football or something like that. But that's my opinion. If I was a parent, I would make sure my son was with a coach that is teaching them not only the sport but life skills as well.
What did you play, Legion ball?
Played Legion ball, yeah.
There weren't many, I don't think, those options out there then.
Well, think about a bad system. I just always use this. Okay, Legion ball, you had to make the team. You couldn't just pay money to be on the team. You had to make the team, and if you didn't make Legion ball, then you played Babe Ruth. Well, you talk about a bad system. So in travel baseball, you can find a team that your son can play. If you pay the money, you can find a team that they can play on. And it could be a terrible team. But if you're a parent and you're paying $5,000 for a year for your son to be on the team, then you expect a return on your investment. Well, if your son's not good, you're not getting a return on your investment. And it's just a bad system. If you spend $5,000 on something, you expect something in return, right, Cliff?
Yes, sir.
Unless you're gambling.
Unless you take the Chiefs. Robert says, low down on the George Mason team. You look to those guys?
Not 1 second.
I knew it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, Cliff, you've been here long enough.
Yep.
Hey, as I told Bryant Ward today on the phone, and I go back to John Wooden, and I say it all the time, but don't overly concern yourself with your opponent. Overly concern yourself with your team. And if you do what you do well, the winning and losing will take care of itself.
Towards the end of the week, basically, and you give your guys a little scouting report, and that's about it.
Yeah, our coaches, will start diving in, but I really don't start diving in until maybe a little bit Thursday night, but really I just get up really early Friday morning and dive into the opponent and know what the pitcher's going to do and all that good stuff. And that's when I lock in on the opposing team.
Kenny says, Coach, what emotions run through you when you walk into a packed house with Pirate Nation in full force? Man.
I mean, it's chill bumps. Yeah. I mean, it's the most special place on earth for me to be able to coach at Clark LeClaire Stadium in the jungle when it's packed. Our fans are the best. They surround you. They're into it. They're chanting purple gold. They suffocate the opposing team when it's packed. I mean, it's one of the coolest places that you could ever play, in my opinion, in front of that crowd.
Jamie asking about Colby Wallace. What should we expect to see from him, in the field and on the mound this year?
You can see Seawald playing first, third. You can see him closing out a game. You can see him hitting the middle of our lineup. He's really worked hard on upping his game in the weight room and his nutrition, and it's definitely paid off. And, AK said this in the coaches' practice meeting. I think it was last week. And AK's not around the position players a ton, but he goes, I just, out of my peripheral vision, see the way he goes about his business, and it's special. Like, he is one of our best players, one of the best players in the country, and he's practicing like he's trying to make the team.
That's awesome. And I know last year you used him out of necessity. Not that you were shocked.
AK didn't want to use him, just FYI. Make sure you give AK a hard time. I had to force him to use him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's your headline.
Yeah.
But you obviously weren't shocked because you wouldn't have put him out there, but were you surprised at, how effective he was just coming in late in the year like that?
I wasn't, because Seawall is super competitive, and sometimes, like in an inter-squad scrimmage, even like in the fall, I gave him a hard time. I was like, dude, you're a position player, and all you're doing, you're throwing balls all the time. I'm like, now, why are you throwing balls? Well, it's just like his adrenaline just doesn't get to the level of, and I'm not making excuses for him, but this past weekend he threw 2 innings, and I don't even know if he threw 20 pitches and just went through the opposing team because it's getting closer to season.
That's awesome. All right, let's see. Johnny says, what would you think? Oh, we talked about this with Aaron Fitt last week. What would you think of a 32-team best-of-3 format for the NCAA tournament? So
all for it.
You like that?
Yeah, I mean, hey, gives more teams a possibility to host, and I think that's good for college baseball.
And you're doing the 3-game series like you do normally, so it's fit. You don't wear out your arms and things like that. All right. Aaron's all for it. He said he's just screaming. And, sure. I think we'd host. Not that we're not going to host every year, but yeah, I'd be for that. That's fine.
We'd have hosted in 23 if it was a 32.
I will say, for the fans, I do like the teams being in here and seeing the different games, but you could probably still get that kind of atmosphere and fun party if it's just 2 teams.
Well, if we're hosting a regional, I think
it's going to be a party. Good point. Yeah, I don't think much will change in that regard. All right, if you got a question, we got a couple more minutes to go with Cliff Godwin. Cliff, are you a big rah-rah guy, like right before the team takes the field or anything? Do you do the motivational speech, or are you more kind of laid back?
I'm more laid back unless I feel like our guys have lost their edge.
Need it, yeah.
You know, and Danny can tell you this, but Danny was, and I don't even remember what I said, but like when we were getting ready to face Chase Burns in the hitters meeting, you know, I got really animated, and Danny said, I thought Coach was going to go get in the box and hit off Chase Burns. So, but there's times when, you know, you've got to get to that next level, and but it's not an every game thing.
I asked Dixon how many times he's watched his home run, and because I told him us fanboys, I love watching old highlights. Does he watch his own highlights? And he said it's usually just for homework purposes, basically. But like, do you go back and watch stuff like that?
I have watched that a few times. It's on one of the highlight videos we show recruits. So there's plays like Burley throwing the guy out from Quinnipiac in right field.
Yeah.
I've seen a million times. You know, Bryant Packard's home run against Quinnipiac was one of my favorite swings the second time we had to play him. I've watched that 1,000 times. I've watched Jake Agnos throw a breaking ball to strike out an NC State hitter in that 19 regional a million times. So there's things like that, and for sure that watched the Travis Watkins home run in 16.
Man,
I haven't watched that in a while. I might look that up tonight, Clip.
There you go. That'd be some good viewing for this Monday night. Joel says congrats on the engagement. That's awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and I'm very blessed that Bree's got the biggest heart of anybody I know, because she's an angel, and I'm super thankful that she still wants me to be a part of her life for the rest of her life. So we're super excited.
It's fantastic. Coach, looking forward to the season, man. Good luck this year, and can't wait to see you out at Clark LeClaire Stadium. Going to be fun.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
All right, there is Cliff Godwin joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. We'll take a timeout, come back, get our Fleet Feet rundown for you when we return after this.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa invites you to experience the magic of self-care with treatments that enhance your natural beauty. From Botox to fillers, skincare, and more, this is your time to be celebrated. For the month of February, we are featuring our Skin Better Alpha Rit 30 treatment with 20% savings, a no-downtime treatment, revealing a more radiant, rejuvenated skin. Your lips, but better? Ever curious about lip filler? This is your sign to jump on our exclusive offer for the month. Visit Beauty Bar Medi Spa at 1021 Red Banks Road, Greenville. Call us or visit beautybarmedispa.com for details. Celebrate you at Beauty Bar Medi Spa.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers, or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs. serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates!
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
It's a new year at Fish Street Hardware with lots of new exciting additions. Hardware serves lunch and dinner daily, now featuring 9 new menu items: buffalo loaded chips, North Carolina cowboy, and more. Don't forget about Sunday brunch. Hardware has a weekly lineup starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday trivia with DJ Captain Morgan, and live music every Friday night. Also, brand new is the repair shop, Hardware's Game Room, which has dart lanes, pool tables, skee ball, and a projection screen. Come check out all the new at Hardware, and for more information, follow us on social media or check out our website for up-to-date event schedule at fishstreethardware.com.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Voliva with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strouds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Steve. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
All righty. Thanks to Cliff Godwin for hanging out with us. Justin Hardy, Brian Bailey, also appearing on today's program. We got Shirley Rhodes here. We got intern Will. And we got J-Bone working 2 phones like he's Adam Schefter.
Yeah.
And neither one of those are your phone.
This is mine.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Thank you, Bone, for all that you do. In fact, it is your birthday today.
Yes, sir.
And we have not sang happy birthday yet. So, Shirley, Will, y'all going to join me? You ready?
Yeah, if you're ready for a tone-deaf happy birthday, yeah.
You ready for that?
I'll take what I can get.
All right.
All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gerard. Happy birthday some bass. I
Yeah,
noticed.
appreciate it.
I had to go low.
You're
So
like
many-
the deep voice guy in Boys to Men.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's your birthday.
Let's calm down with that.
Hey, Jared, you want to take a bubble bath with me?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
You know what? We're good.
You never know till you ask.
What's your all-time favorite birthday present other than Violator?
Violator.
Raider.
Hey, J-Bolt. No. My 16th birthday, me and my dad went to the Dorton Arena in Raleigh, and we got to meet Sting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's Sting.
Yeah, we sat front row, saw a good night of wrestling, met the Icon. So it was probably that, and then the Violator.
All right. Pretty. What we learned is Jarrett likes guys with face paint. By the way, people are asking, who is Bobby? Maybe that's Bone's new nickname.
No, it's not.
Because Will made
Bobes.
a typo, and that could be the new name. Bobe or Bobby? What do you want to call him, Shirley?
I'm looking at such a small
Hey, I don't want to hear excuses, Will.
box. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to hear I'll fix it.
I cut him some slack. It's his first day.
I don't want to hear small box. I don't want to hear bad eyesight.
Speaking of small box.
Yeah.
No.
You good? What's in the small box? Why is there a B in the box? It should be an N in the box. All right. On this day, this one's for Will and Bone. On this day, brought to you by Ron Ayers Motorsports, celebrating 50 years in 2025. Ron Ayers Motorsports, 50 years of quality and adventure. On this day in 2019, this spring football league debuted with the Orlando Apollos beating the Atlanta Legends. This league did not make it through through their first season. Do you remember what it was called?
Yeah. It's the AAFL.
There's no L in it. It was the AAF, Alliance of American Football.
But it was a league.
It's AAF.
I got you.
Alliance of American Football. Will, this is for you. On this day in 2002, the 51st NBA All-Star Game, it was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This player that played high school football around Philly and Pennsylvania won MVP.
Basketball, right?
Basketball. He went straight from his Philadelphia area high school to the NBA. Do you know who that is?
Philly area high school.
Yeah. Did not go to college.
Would that be Kobe?
That would be Kobe.
I got one for everybody.
Well done, Will.
On this day in 1989, this country music star released the hit single, Is It Still Over?
Alan Jackson.
No.
Oh, wow.
Travis Tritt.
No.
Clint Black.
No.
Randy Travis.
Yes.
Marshville legend.
Yes.
Will's
Oh,
hot.
Lord.
Will is hot.
Is it still over?
But he has not changed the...
Are we still through?
What?
Are we just sticking with that? Because now that's what everybody's talking about in the chat.
J-Bob.
I feel like it's stuck.
Who is
It's not stuck.
Eric says Bobby Cryant.
Don't worry about it. Come on, man.
Rest in peace, Bobby.
It's your first day. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Bobby, it's not his first day.
On the video production, it
First
is.
day video side.
It is, and you're doing a great job other than that.
The N's right next to the B, so I mean.
Oh, my God. Y'all have a lot of excuses.
Simple mistake. It's his first day.
When did you become soft? You're like the hardest guy here. On this day in 1991, Shirley, the 41st NBA All-Star Game in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Shout out.
This former Auburn Tiger won All-Star MVP, was named All-Star MVP.
In 91?
Yep. Auburn Tiger.
The only one that's jumping out at me is the round mound to rebound.
And that would be correct. Charles Barkley. Well
That's
done.
terrible.
We are some sports people here. That's
Yep.
good to see. Good to see.
We have his autograph.
We do own a basketball.
That's sitting in here.
And we will talk to one of his former college coaches Tuesday on the show. Shirley, on this day in 1985, the 35th NBA All-Star game in the Hoosier Dome, this Rocket Center from Virginia was named MVP.
Rockets?
I believe he has been in the Pirate Radio studios. Had to duck his head.
Ralph Sampson.
Ralph Sampson is correct.
My first thought was Clyde Drexler, but
He was on
like,
the phone.
Yeah.
I talked to him via the Big Rock Power Sports Live line. All right. That was fun. So I'm on this day. We haven't done a National Day update in a while. Thought we'd hit one of those today. Let's see. It is National Football Hangover Day.
Of course.
How many did you drink last night, Bone?
I had a pretty good day yesterday. I was able to maintain a 3-beer buzz throughout the entire day. That's pretty nice.
You only had 3 beers the whole?
No. You know that 3-beer buzz feeling.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I would drink a little bit, have a couple waters, drink a little bit.
Yeah, that's good.
Stop drinking.
All right. How about you, Will? Did you drink any yesterday? How old are you?
I'm 18. I'm a freshman.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You're an old freshman.
What does that mean?
You look mature.
Okay.
I don't know.
I can take that.
It's the hair, the facial hair.
I can deal with that.
You do look a little older than
I get that.
your typical freshman.
I mean, I got called Jake Hunter, so.
You have a Jake Hunter look to you.
Why did we not ask Coach Godwin if he thought that?
Because
as well?
I am not a good interviewer. You got to help me out, dude.
It's all right.
That's what the producer does. You got to feed me questions. Make me look smart. I'm struggling here, man.
You're doing great.
It is National Home Warranty Day. Okay.
Have you extended your home warranty?
It is National Clean Out Your Computer Day. Ooh.
Ooh, that could be
what
dangerous.
What do you got on there?
Yeah. Maybe that's why Chandler left early.
He's got a lot to do.
It is National Cream Cheese Brownie Day.
Cream cheese brownie.
That's
day.
fine, but
I
like
like cream cheese, but not
why
on a
do you
brownie.
why you mess up a brownie? Brownies are fine
And
just the
why
way they
does
are.
that have to have a day?
Yeah, everything's got a day.
National Umbrella Day as well.
Well, we need one today. We needed it this morning.
We really needed this rain too.
Y'all, have y'all ever heard the story of Umbrella Man?
Oh, the guy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You heard that one, Jake?
No, I haven't. I know what tomorrow's attire should be, though.
What's that?
Tomorrow is National White Shirt Day, so.
Do a contest of some sorts?
Oh, I just got that.
Umbrella. So Umbrella Man, there was a guy walking.
It was on campus.
On campus, and somebody saw him and I guess reported that he had a gun. So, like, everything went into lockdown. We went into lockdown here.
Yep, we were told not to leave the building.
But dude was just walking around with an umbrella. But hey.
And it made national news, too. It was on
Shirley,
CNN.
Was this, this had to be at least, 15 years ago?
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
Every time I would walk around with my tripod, I thought people would think it's a gun.
And the thing is that when you saw the picture that, that I think it was like one of the security cameras downtown or something, because the guy walked across campus and then walked downtown. You could clearly see it was not a gun.
Yeah.
And I was like, and they made such a big, it made national headlines because it was on CNN. And at that time, it was like, a pretty big deal. And then when they found out it was an umbrella, it was
Yeah, it was
pretty, it became hilarious because once you saw the pictures, you were like, there's no way they could have, I don't know how they managed to mistake that for a gun.
It was 2011.
Jeez.
All right. What was I going to say? Oh, like I went to ECU football practice to get some interviews when either Bush or Obama or somebody was at ECU. And I was like,
oh, it was Bush probably.
I had my recorder with me. And I was like, do I put this in my pocket? Do I pull it out? Where do I? Because there's snipers and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like freaking out. Like, what do I do?
Yeah.
I wanted to be like, recorder! It's a recorder!
It was George Bush, and I'll tell you why. Because I got yelled at by a Secret Service agent because we were carrying the speech live, and I had to go early to set everything up. And so they let us in. We set everything up. I was with my general manager at the time, and they told us, okay, now you got all your equipment set up, leave the building because now the bomb sniffing dogs have to come in and do a sweep. So you have to leave the building altogether. And we were like, okay. So we walk out into the concourse, and my general manager looks at me and says, oh, no, we don't need to go outside. We can just sit right here and wait. And I was like, no, they said we got to go out, like outside. And he was like, no, it'll be fine. So we're sitting on a bench, and here comes a female service, a Secret Service agent, and she immediately throws open her coat to reach for her gun and starts yelling at us like, what are you doing here? Who are you? Where are your credentials? We did not have any because we were supposed to go get them, and we had not left the building yet. And so she's like screaming at us, and my general manager's trying to be all diplomatic and is like, ma'am, we're just here. And she's like, I don't care. If you don't have your credentials, I don't know who you are, and I don't know, what you're doing here. And, she was like, go outside, and you have to get in line like everybody else and go through security. And I turned and I looked at my general manager, and I said, if I ever get yelled at like that again, it is your rear end. So yeah, I remember very distinctly who it was because I got yelled at. I did not like that at all.
Well, if somebody's got a gun, you better listen to them.
Yeah.
All right, this has been
On This Day.
Yeah.
On This Day.
And National Day Update. Let's take our final break. We'll come back, get ready to wrap things up. We got Bobby, we got Will, Shirley, Big Dog here. I'm Cliff Brock, back with you after this.
Pest Tech wants to thank Pirate Nation for voting them the #1 pest control company in Eastern North Carolina. Pest Tech is a full-service pest control company offering a complete range of indoor and outdoor pest management and extermination services. Your experience is the Pest Tech guarantee, with a promise to deliver you results while keeping you, your family, and the environment safe. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests. 353-4760. Pest Tech, the official pest control company of Pirate Radio.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Enjoy the warm air, circulating moments after you turn up the heat. Precise control of cooking temperatures. Enough hot water on demand for everyone's shower. The instant glow of warmth when you turn on your fireplace or fire pit. Never having to change a gas tank on your outdoor grill. Experience the affordable luxury of natural gas. Find out more at GUC.com.
David Garrard, ENC football legend and all-time passing leader.
I get hit, I get knocked down, and it's an opportunity for me to either stay down or get back up. And I always chose to get back up, and that's why I chose QC Kinetics.
Like so many of you dealing with aching joints and chronic pain, David Garrard wanted long-term pain relief that didn't involve surgery, drugs, and downtime. He chose the natural, regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics here in Greenville. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation, 252-765-PAIN.
It's a new year, and we're excited to announce that Integrity Home Mortgage has a new office location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, and MLS 222 3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
Ron Ayers Motorsports is celebrating 50 years in 2025. Join them Saturday, February 22nd for their 15th annual chili cook-off from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's fun for the whole family. You want to enter? Call Jimmy Stallings at 758-3084. And while you're there, check out their 30,000 square foot showroom with top brands like Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hustler, and Stihl equipment. Ron Ayers Motorsports, 50 years of adventure and quality you can count on.
It's winter sale time at Russell's in downtown Washington. Prices have been reduced on all your favorite men's and women's dress and casual apparel. All ladies' clothing is now 1/2 off, and men's apparel is 25% off. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better. Where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's in downtown Washington. Come see us now before it's all gone.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Hey, this is John Gordon, author of The Energy Bus, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The Dow was up 167 points today and closed at 44,470. The NASDAQ was up 190 at 19,714. And the S&P gained 40 points and closed at 6,066. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show.
Wrapping it up on a Monday. Fun show today. We'll be back with you Tuesday, 3 o'clock, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For Shirley Rhodes, intern Will, the big dog Glenn Griffin, and the birthday boy J-Bone Raider. We'll see you Tuesday on an all-new edition of Pirate Radio Live. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. The following